Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop running! You have nowhere to go!
This is a stolen car.
No, it's not.
Put your hands on your back! Put your hands on your back!
That could have been really, really bad. You were driving really stupid.
Get on the ground now! Hands behind your back now! Face down, crawl out. Going to jail again.
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Just got notified by a deputy we have a freshly reported stolen orange Chevy Avalanche. That looks like it's going to be it right there. Looks like it's going to be failing to yield. There's another unit behind it right now, so I'm getting in behind him. 473 Unit 2, we'll call it. Getting on the 512 going eastbound. Key check, see if Smokey's up, see if we have canine that can start drifting, get anyone ahead with sticks. So he's taking off, he's up to like 80 miles an hour right now in the left lane. He's starting to go to the right lane, looks like he might be taking Canyon Road. Yes, he's taking Canyon, we'll let you know which direction, looks like maybe going to go southbound. And just ran a red. He's going to be going northbound Canyon. Looks like a white male driver. He's wearing a white t-shirt, shorter hair. Hit him. Okay, and he's already going back westbound now, so he turned back onto westbound 512. We're headed back the way we came. 444, are you able to pit right now, or you want me to move into primary?
Why don't you go ahead and take primary?
For the most part, traffic's moving out of the way. He's just pretty much right at 100 miles an hour. Get up alongside him here, see if I can get him to stop. Yep, definitely going to be a white male. He's wearing a white t-shirt for sure.
Slow down here, going up 70 miles an hour. He tried to
He just faked us, trying to get us to exit. If we can get him down around 40, we'll try a pit.
Yeah, number 3, can you let me over?
Hold on, I'm gonna pit. No, he didn't let me.
Got up on Pack Ave. We're going west towards Pack Ave. Rushing westbound 0512, approaching Pack Ave. Traffic light. He's going through the car parking lot. Coming back out on the Pack Ave. We just passed the precinct. We're coming up to 149th here in a second.
Oh, he's gonna lose a tire doing that.
He went through 138. Looked like he might have hit his tire on the median. We're slowing down a little bit, down to 80. Still southbound. He's
locking up the brakes. We're gonna be going westbound 161st. I think he blew a tire or something.
Tried to hit a deputy, ran him off the road. We're still going west.
He's gonna blow. Yep, just blew a stop sign here.
Stop sign. No traffic.
He's probably gonna foot bail.
And we're going north on Yakima.
He's gonna foot bail.
He's stopping.
He's foot bailing. Foot bailing.
Get on the ground! Give me a chase! Get on the ground! Yeah!
Ow!
Hands behind your back, right now!
Okay.
Hands behind your back!
Okay, they're down. Baby!
Hey, relax.
Baby!
Watch our surroundings.
Why? Why'd you do this to me, baby? No. Don't do me.
Good boy, buddy.
Thanks.
Good boy, bud. Good boy, buddy.
For some reason, you can cancel beeper. We got one detained.
Good boy, bud.
So, can you tell me like what was going through your head?
Can I
like,
ask what I'm being charged with?
Yeah. So right now you just have a couple warrants and then eluding. The truck that was listed as stolen. It hadn't been entered yet. She's kind of going back and forth. She didn't like that you took it.
So she said she was going to call the police because she didn't take me to the methadone clinic earlier, and we got into an argument about it. And so I was angry, and I took her truck, you know, just because
Okay, so more of like a dispute type thing. Not like I'm going to take it and sell it or get rid of it.
No.
Okay, and you were going to bring it back.
I did.
Okay, warrants obviously have got to be taken care of.
Sure.
But as far as the motor vehicle theft, your story is matching her story, so that one's going to go away.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being cooperative.
Sure.
So we saw this vehicle. They don't have a front license plate. Driving a little erratically, so just gonna do a traffic stop on them, make sure they're all good.
We're taking him in to pull over. He might have TY, guys. I'm kind of failing, dude. Let me get up to the car.
Can you roll your window down? Can you roll your back window down for me too? Hey, have them do the passenger window when they can.
Hey, and the passenger for my partner, please.
Huh?
Can you roll the passenger down for my partner? Hey, how's it going, Deputy Bogger? Somebody in the Kern Insurance Department. So the reason why I pulled you over, you have no front license plate in the vehicle.
Oh, I have no front license.
Yeah, can you roll that window down for me, please?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
My bad. All right, so look, my
Do you have a driver's license?
no, I don't, sir.
Is there any reason why? You going home?
Yeah.
Okay, hop out for me real quick. Let me talk to you real quick.
Hold on, give me a minute.
No, brother, just hop out and I'll talk to you. Okay, step out of the car.
Huh?
Step out of the car for me, please.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Do you have a firearm in the car?
No, I don't, sir.
So what was that picture I just saw?
No, it was just.
Okay, well, do me a favor. You don't have a license, so please step out of the vehicle for me.
Wait, sir, why I gotta step up?
Because you don't have a license, please step out of the vehicle for me, please. I'm going to tell you one more time. It's a lawful command. Step out of the vehicle for me, sir.
No, I'm saying no, like, it's no probable cause. Like, what is probable cause?
You don't have a license. I asked you if you had a license. You say you don't have a license. Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
Do you not have a license issued to you? Dude, get out of the car.
Wait, hold on, stop.
Get out of the car for me, man.
Please, stop, please.
Hey.
Stop,
Just hop out, bro.
Come on, not a big deal. Get out of the vehicle.
Right now, it's it's simple stuff. Don't turn this into some shit that don't have to. You just gotta go with the pro. Don't make.
I'm not trying to ruin your life or anything like that, dude. Just step out of the vehicle. All right. Come on this way, Kelly.
Yeah, wait.
Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
Sir, I'm not gonna ask you again. Step out of the vehicle.
Hop out, bro.
All right? Step out. Go ahead, step out. Come on, man, step out of the vehicle.
Ooh, I'm not.
Just hop out, bro.
Please.
Open the door, dude. Hey, open the door, please.
Wait, you gon'.
No, I need you to open the door, man.
Wait, stop.
Let's go. Call it out, Kelly. He's gonna have a gun, dude. Oh, he just bottomed out. TC.
Looks like he TC'd.
Right here.
We're gonna be just north of Foothill.
Get out of the car! Get on the ground now! Show me your hands! Get on the... Put your hands on your back!
Go ahead, bro. I got hands. Get cut. Get your cuffs, bro. I got hands.
Relax,
Come on, bro.
Relax.
You're good.
I need to get the handcuffs.
You're good.
I can't go right here.
You're good, bro.
That's why.
You're good.
Here, watch out.
Just get the cuffs on first. We're gonna be just north of Foothill. He TC'd on Albertson's parking lot, just north of Foothill on the west side. You got anything legal on you, bro? Hey, yo, listen.
Med 2, go ahead and run medical.
You have anything legal on you, bro? All right.
Roll him to the side, roll him to the
Search him
side.
up.
Roll him to the side.
Search him real quick.
There's a gun right here. Fire. Hold on. Gun.
We're good right here. We're good right here.
When he was talking to me, he had a picture of a gun on his phone. Gave him lawful orders to exit the vehicle, and that's when he took off. He collided into this tree, and a firearm was recovered in his pocket.
Can I grab it? So they just ran him. He's currently on probation, and then he has priors for felon being in possession of a firearm as well. So this is gonna be the firearm, and then he had the fully loaded magazine as well with it. They were on him pretty quick, and at that point he gave up. So.
Well, Raymond, you're going to be charged with felony evasion, felon in possession of a firearm, and felon in possession of ammunition, okay? And we'll be going with you to the hospital and explain to you everything that's going on, all right?
So we've been searching for a stolen Jeep Compass all throughout the night. One of our K9 units just called out with it.
occupied by several individuals on Canner Lane down here. We're about 3 minutes out. They're headed that way to go assist him.
10-0. White Jeep headed back towards 29 North. He drove through a 50-yard but was ran multiple people over.
Let's see which way they're going.
County Solid 35. You want to see me head on? 29 North headed back towards town. Speeds 45. No traffic.
Yeah, that's.
Hey, I have sticks set up right here at 29 Masters.
So they just passed us. We're now in pursuit.
I did set up at 29 towards town.
So we just had a deputy able to deploy stop sticks on the vehicle, and they advised it was a good hit, so they should be slowing down here shortly.
We gotta get caught up this thing. Clear me on the right. Oh, we're going right. Hey, Darius, how many you got in the car?
There was more than one, but I can confirm that the driver, don't see the passenger anymore.
All right, guys, we're on Roosevelt. We're coming up to Abbeville Highway right now. We're very light traffic.
When we get up to the stop sign up here, he slows down. We're trying to take him. His tire's coming off.
All right, if you get a good spin, I'll pin him. He ain't gonna get him. Going in the middle row. Spin him, spin him, spin him. There you go. Get your gun ready.
Up on the side.
Spin him, Darius. Come on, get him.
Let's get somebody over to Beckman, check that bell.
Yep, on it.
250, 250, 250, we're rolling.
Pin in the driver.
Covered. I'm breaking the window. I got it. Breaking the window. Show me your hands. Get out. Get out. Crawl this way. Get out.
Don't get those bits.
Is there anybody in the back, son? No. You get down. On your belly. You crawl out. Face down. Crawl out.
Crawl out.
You got cover?
Yeah, got him. Go ahead and drag him. Straight down.
Get on your dog bit if you're on this.
Put your hands behind your back.
Good?
I'm not resisting.
Tell him, drag him away from the car. Drag him away from the car. We're going to clear the back. Drag him all the way. Right there. We're going to need highway as well.
You good?
Tip further being about as well.
No?
I rode down Canter Lane. They gave that bolo off for that stolen car earlier. I seen it sitting in the house. There were a bunch of thugs standing around it. So I drove to the end, tried to wait for some backup to get there so we could jump out with it. Backup came down the road. I tried to pull up, and he pulled through the front yard, almost struck 2 or 3 people. I had to jump out of the way, so we started pursuing, and the end was over.
Hey man, I'm just gonna let you know your charges. Right now you're looking at failure to stop for blue lights. You're driving a stolen vehicle. And we're gonna test those narcotics. So whatever those come back positive for, you're gonna catch a charge on that too. Would you like to tell me your name now? No? Did you hear all that? All right.
So it got taken from my house sometime last night between like 9:30 and 4:45 this morning. And then I didn't really know anything about it until this happened.
Do you live in Anderson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened was, I don't know if anybody's told you, so it actually it alerted one of our cameras, and it come back as stolen. So we were in the area looking for it, and then one of our deputies tried to get out with it, and it took off. So that's what led us to being here.
Okay.
I guess.
And they hit it?
Yeah, we did. Yes, ma'am. We forcibly stopped it. Yes, ma'am. Because he was driving so wild, and he was at high rates of speed, so we needed to get him off the road. So.
Yeah.
So what's gonna happen next is we're gonna flip the car over, which they're doing right now.
Oh God.
And then we're gonna conduct an inventory of the car, make sure there's no further drugs or guns or anything illegal or illicit inside the vehicle that you obviously don't need to have in your possession, or anybody else needs to have in their possession.
You want to inventory it? It reeks of weed, so he's probably got some bud in there. There's another bag in the center console. Just suspected marijuana.
Suspect told another deputy at the hospital that some individuals that he was with before the pursuit took off threw some narcotics at him and told him to take off running, and that's why he ran. The leading theory is he probably took off because he knew the car was stolen, and he's the one who stole it, but right now I don't have any evidence to connect him with the actual theft, but he will be charged with having possession of it.
We're heading to back up a couple of our partners that may have located a stolen vehicle. One of them that's responding is the one that took the report on it 2 days ago. He recognizes it's likely the stolen vehicle. Yep, it's going to be the stolen vehicle. Yeah, it's kind of low speed for a pit. Come on. Pit him, Beam, pit him. So what this is freshly stolen Dodge Mag. He's not deep enough. Pit was not successful. We're at park now, still continuing westbound. Speed's about 25 miles an hour. He's weaving back and forth trying to prevent the pit. Get deeper, get deeper. Okay. Let me come past you, Beam. North on South I, he ran me trying to keep me from pitting. I'm gonna wait till we get through this neighborhood to try again. And that's the problem with the pit is low speed makes it much more difficult. Okay, I gotta get a spot to pit here. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah. You're passing South Am right now. Still about 20 miles an hour. Which way are you gonna go? Which way are you gonna go?
And red. Good pit, good pit. Have a good pit at 9610.
Got it, he backed into me, he's pushing me now.
On the ground! Right now, I'm on the ground! Ow! Oh, man, I'm on the ground! Ow, ow! No, please!
Give me your left hand right now.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna let up some pressure.
I can't move my left hand.
Okay.
Watch that, guys. Look here.
Give him your hand.
Got it.
Why are you guys chasing me?
That was me you ran, by the way.
You ran me?
I ran me. I pitted you. And then you decided to back into me.
Why are you guys chasing me?
Because it's a stolen car.
It ain't stolen.
Oh, well, absolutely it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah? And how'd you discover that?
We have technology
Man, you think
that tells us
You
these
think I'm
things.
dumb?
No, I don't think you're dumb. I think you're a goober.
No, I'm a goober.
But, you know, again, when you see lights and sirens, it means you stop.
That's good. You guys false
You're under arrest for felony eluding at this point.
On top of assault second.
Assault second?
Because you ran me.
I did not ran.
You ran me in reverse and pushed my car.
No, I did not. I spun around and I was getting pushed by the person in front of me.
That should have been a really big clue to maybe you should stop.
Pushed by the person in front of me. That car.
They tried to call like an active shooter at the mall or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, they had like right before they got detained, apparently it was like an active shooter at the mall to try and get people off.
2 hours, 2.5 hours after the mall closed?
Yeah, well, they never catch the smart ones.
Yeah. So we're going to talk to the female passenger.
Because he's the one that called in all the fake shots fired.
Hi, I'm Deputy Jorgensen. Are you okay? First off, what's your name?
Lacey.
Lacey?
Yeah.
Okay, and who is he to you?
It's just somebody who picked me up when I was walking. He's gonna give me a ride.
From where?
From the 7-Eleven.
Okay. Did he say anything when we started pulling up and got behind him
He kept
there?
telling me to shut the up.
Okay. So I think you're going to be under arrest for false statements, trying to call in a fake call about an active shooter. Does that ring a bell at all?
I'm done talking.
It's a new tactic.
Tactic? What do you mean?
When we're pursuing somebody,
Oh, yeah.
they think that we're going to stop pursuing for a call that we know is fake. Especially when the comm operator can hear our sirens in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe put the word out that we're onto it. Good luck, Lacey. Hey, Daniel.
I wasn't running.
So just because it's slow speed doesn't mean you weren't running. At a minimum, it's failed to obey, but we're going to book you for attempt to elude. Okay?
Whatever you want to do, I'm done with this.
You're done with this? All right. Good luck, sir.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 transmit on tech 10-847, 10-847, cancel to 4360. Okay, we'll still send a code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop running. You have nowhere to go.
This is a stolen car.
No, it's not. Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back.
That could have been really, really bad. You were driving really stupid.
Get on the ground now. Hands behind your back now. Face down. Crawl out. Going to jail again.
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We're going to stop the motorcycle. It's got no plates. He's kind of speeding a little bit. Generally, people take the plates off. It's probably a stolen vehicle. So we're going to get out with him, make sure it's not a stolen vehicle, and then go from there. Looks like he's going to be taking off on me. It's going to be a blue motorcycle, no plates, street bike. Yeah, we're going to be going westbound Kendall. It's going to be a HMA, blue helmet, plaid shirt, black shorts.
Sir, what is he wanted for?
The motorcycle has no plates and speed. All right, we're going to be eastbound North Park. Eastbound North Park, blue the stop. So we're going to be in a pursuit of a motorcycle, no plates. We're driving at high speeds, very recklessly, so we're going to try to get him stopped. Now he's driving in oncoming traffic. He's going to flip around. Hey, units, be prepared. He's going to turn around.
All right, he's riding into oncoming traffic. King 40's on the wrong side of the road. All right, he flipped around. He's now southbound. We're on him.
We tried having air support just follow him, and he was refusing to stop. He's driving at very high speeds, so try and get him stopped right here.
Southbound Genevieve Street now.
Possibly could be a stolen motorcycle. Driving very recklessly. He's almost crashed. He's running red lights.
Turning around. Let's go northbound now.
Passing Palm right now. He's in the dirt on Electric Avenue. Coming back now on Electric Avenue northbound. Looked like he was reaching back and throwing something out. All right, he's pulling. Looks like he's pulling. Turn around. Southbound Electric Avenue now.
Pulling into the shopping center. Roseland Highland.
He's riding through the parking lot at a high rate of speed. He's going back to Highland now. Eastbound Highland on the wrong side of the road through traffic.
Looks like he's set up to do that again, guys. We're getting back northbound 330.
All right, so now he's going northbound up into the mountains. We've got CHP en route. We're still trying to get him stopped here. Our helicopter's giving him some PA announcements, trying to get him to pull over and just give up.
This is the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. Stop now. Stop running. You have nowhere to go. Stop.
He's still refusing to pull over. We've made multiple PA announcements, trying to get him to stop. And he's waving his fingers, telling us he ain't gonna pull over. So we'll see how long this goes for.
Multiple PA announcements made, and he's waving his finger no at me.
Pull over the motorcycle now. Pull over and stop. You have nowhere to go. Pull over. But it looks like he's having some mechanical issues with his bike. So hopefully this comes to an end soon. Pull over! Pull over! Pull over! Now!
Alright, looks like he's pulling over.
Get off the bike! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back right now!
Please, I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
You need medical attention?
Yes, I do, please.
Yeah, where are you hurting?
On my right side.
Right side,
Yeah.
be more specific.
My right hip, my right
Right
leg.
hip?
Oh, God, yes. Oh, God. Please.
Why are you running, man? Why didn't you just pull over?
You got warrants or something? What's up?
I have a warrant. You have a warrant from a long time ago? Is this bike stolen, dude? Is this stolen? No, I got it from a guy. Hey, what did you throw out that bag with that bag that you had? What was in it?
I have some vapes.
Just weed and vapes? Why'd you throw it?
It fell off.
Oh, it fell off you?
You got a misdemeanor warrant. Really?
Yeah.
That's why you're running?
All right, Curtis, what about the bike, man? It came back stolen.
Oh, I got it from some guy in the bargain store.
So you didn't know it was stolen? Or is that why you actually ran?
No, I didn't know it was stolen.
You're going to get booked for felony evading, the pursuit, and then possession of a stolen vehicle, okay?
This blue Charger in front of us, it's got expired registration and tinted windows. We're going to stop it and talk to the occupant and see what's going on.
Good.
557 break. We got a blue Dodge Charger taking off on us, northbound Ashland, coming up to East 14. So this Charger that we tried to stop just fled at a high rate of speed. It's going northbound, northbound East 14. Yeah, that one. I don't know where it went. All right, we're not in pursuit. So air support is over the vehicle now. So again, we tried to do a traffic stop on this blue Charger. It took off on us, and air luckily was in the area. We're gonna hang back, let them do work. Want was traffic.
Dark blue Charger, tinted windows all the way around.
Copy. I believe I have it. 14th at International. Made the north turn on the International. 14th.
Transport northbound, International 14.
Making the U-turn in the middle of the street here, where it looks like passenger door is open. Maybe a Hispanic or other female. Looks like some type of bag or a car seat of some sort. Black top, black pants. She's walking into a building. And the vehicle is away south on International.
Hispanic or other female wearing all black walking into a building.
Alright, vehicle south on International, past 17th.
So our air support is still trailing this Charger that took off from us. So we're staying back a little bit. We're trying to get some resources lined up to maybe spike this Charger. But we're staying loose enough in the event we need to apprehend these guys if they foot bail or this car crashes or something. So we're staying loose on this thing. We'll let air do the work.
South turn on the Penniman. Still continuing south on Penniman. Alright, looks like he might be taking the curve in front of Penniman. He's backing in under a tree. Looks like he's out. He's walking southbound on Penniman. And he's coming out towards High Street. And it looks like he's going to be a Hispanic male, black shirt, black shorts with a white stripe, black shoes.
West on High Street, so that way. So the driver of that blue Charger parked the vehicle under a tree. Right now he's on foot near a gas station.
North side?
North side of the street. There he is, right there.
Get him.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Get down on the ground, put your hands behind your back.
Chill out. No, I ain't doing this, man.
Hey, what's your name, dude? Huh? What's your name? You look familiar.
Me?
Yeah, what's your name?
I don't know you, bro. Check that pocket. 557, he's detained. We need somebody to get back to the car. Go to the location of the car again.
Stop reaching. What you reaching for?
This is just falling, man. No, not reaching. That's it, man.
What's your name, man?
Andres, man.
Andres. Dodge keys. What's in that blue Charger? Where we gonna find that blue Charger?
No, man.
Huh?
Nothing, man.
Nothing? That's your car?
No, man.
Huh?
There's nothing in the car, man.
I'm saying that's your car? Andres, it's over with, right? So let's be real. What's up? Have a seat. Hey, Andres. Bro, look at me. You think that's cool? You know how many people you endangered right now? Are you on probation parole? Or is that your girl? You ain't gonna talk at all or what? Is there a firearm or a gun dumped anywhere that I need to know about?
I don't know, man.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know,
I just don't want no kid finding a gun.
I ain't got nothing, bro.
Okay.
Straight up, but I got
Okay. I'm just worried about kids. Look, you see all these people and kids, man? I just want to make sure no kid is going to find a gun and hurt themselves.
Look, the car wasn't registered. That's it. I ain't doing cars didn't have tags, bro. That's all it was.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, they're going to have to pay for that.
Appreciate you. All right, cool. I'll see you in a bit. My sergeant searched the car. He said there was nothing in his car. It was clean. So the female that was in the car with him was dropped off somewhere in Oakland. So I'm assuming whatever he had, he maybe handed it off to that female, and she was never found, unfortunately. Yep. So this is the fob that was found in his car. Starts the car. You know, just another piece of evidence to link that we got the right guy. Hey, so Andres, we checked the car is clean. So I know you kind of touched on it a little bit. You said that the reg is expired or something. That would have been actually just a ticket. Like, do you think it was worth endangering that many people, man? Because he was driving like a maniac. You feel me? So, like, I'm placing you on arrest for reckless evading, and then you got no license. I could have given you a ticket for that. All right.
I don't need the beeper yet, but I'm trying to catch him to a reckless. It's gonna be southbound Pack Ave, approaching 159th. Silver Hyundai sedan of some sort. So right now we're just following this car here. He's driving pretty reckless, so we're gonna try to stop it. Looks like it's failing to yield. Original reason for the stop was reckless driving. Notify supervisor I'll be in pursuit. Roadway conditions are bare and dry. There's no traffic on the roadway at this time. We're eastbound 160th. It just blew the stop sign at 22nd Ave Military. Still eastbound. Approaching 176 here. I'll let you know what he does. And we're going to be heading eastbound on 176. Speeds are at 41. No traffic. If I can get another car with me, I'll go for the pit, but I'm by myself right now. Continuing eastbound 176th Street, approaching 38th Ave. There's no traffic. Speeds are at 72. 470, we're now approaching 176th Street East. I'll let you know if we go west or east here. It's going to be almost coming to a stop in the intersection. Continuing straight here. Might be looking for a foot bail. Foot bail. It looks like it's gonna be a white male passenger wearing all black.
Stay right there, don't move.
Get on the ground!
I got eyes over here.
Driver, step out slowly while facing away from us. Walk backwards slowly. Keep walking backwards. Get on your knees. Bring your hands back here. All right, over here. How old are you, man? 13? Give me a break.
Do not reach for your pants or anything. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, stay in that position. Do not move. Do you understand?
Yep.
Or you will be shot.
Yeah, it's clear right now, but it's probably just a fresh stolen, so.
Stop, Hyundai and Kia boys got the message.
Crazy. How old are you, man?
I'm 16 years old.
Stand up. All right, let's walk down here. The kid I have is 13 for sure. You should see him. So looking inside the car here, looks like the ignition is completely damaged and punched here. There's a screwdriver in the center console. It's typically what people are using to pry the ignition and steal these cars. You can see here the window's broken, which is how they got in the car. There's all sorts of glass in it and whatnot.
Yeah, there's glass all over.
Overall, it ended up great. It doesn't look like the car's damaged. Usually these things end up in pretty bad wrecks. So.
Yeah, so, I mean, a pursuit that ends this way, where they basically just park the car at the end of a gravel road, pretty ideal.
Yeah, they almost never go this way, man.
Registered owner will be able to drive it home tomorrow.
Yeah, turned out pretty good. Are you mom?
Yeah.
All right, do you mind if I just talk to you right back over here real quick?
Okay.
Perfect. All right, so just to kind of give you the 411 tonight, right? So your son was a passenger in a car tonight that decided to take off from the police. Okay, a pursuit was initiated. It looks like the car's stolen, okay?
Okay, I'm just trying to wrap my head around how he got here to this point.
Okay, but the best outcome tonight was that, hey, he wasn't hurt and he didn't hurt anybody else. Right, that's like the most important thing. Okay, so, because a lot of times they don't end this way, unfortunately.
True.
But yeah, we're going to be booking him into Raymond Hall tonight, so it is going to be because, of course, he's part of possession of stolen motor vehicle. Okay, so he was wearing gloves. Right, and then the window was broken, and there's also tools that were next to him. That's all consistent with people that steal cars. Okay.
All right, so we have a group of motorcycles that are driving with no lights and driving recklessly right now. So they're also unregistered. So we'll see we can get a stop on one. John Gang 8 traffic stop. This will be on a unreadable subject on a mini bike. We're going to be at East California and Washington. We're going to try to get this subject right here. He's running with no lights. Control on Gang 8. It's going to be a fair to yield. We'll be approaching Mount Vernon. Speeds of 37. Heavy traffic, no peds. We're going to discontinue the pursuit.
Metro Towns are clear.
Air 1, we're 1097 in the area. Which direction on the East California?
They're going to be going northbound from Mount Vernon, California. There's going to be quite a large group of motorcycles at this point.
Air 1, we have visual. If you could pinpoint them, we can follow. There is one high rate of speed leading the pack. I don't know if it's going to be your subject. Negative. It's going to be toward the rear. It's going to be a subject that kind of has a white fanny pack on. However, it's going to be difficult to try to stop them. Air 1, Gang 8, you have visual of the subject with the white fanny pack? Air 1, I believe so. He's going to have a flashing green front headlight, and he's coming up to, I believe, Mount Vernon, continuing northbound. A white shirt and a black helmet turning into the fast strip. Correction, 1022 fast strip. He's continuing northbound, number 2 lane.
Yeah, Air 1 is able to keep a visual of the motorcyclist. A lot of times in areas like this where there's heavy traffic, what we like to do is let Air 1 follow them. We can safely apprehend them.
Air 1 is going to be a pack of 4, and they're continuing northbound. Our primary is continuing northbound as well. He's going to be at the rear of the pack with 2, looks like motorcycles or mopeds in front of him. And we have a CHP unit 1097. Looks like he's in active pursuit.
He's going to go off-road.
Oh,
the gates.
You can get it there, bud.
Air 1, he just accessed the walking path, and we're going to be westbound.
Westbound on the weapon.
Look, it sounds like at this point, he's possibly going to be setting up for some type of flip bail.
Just turned his green light off.
With our technology, as that bike gets hotter, we're just going to get a better and better picture. It's pitch black down there, but I got a good beat on him. It looks like he's a little off control, but he's back on it. He went off the embankment a little bit, and he's working into the river, down the embankment, into the river, and he ditched the moped. Still got eyes on him. He's going to be just about 75 yards northwest of him.
153 boy, I got him at gunpoint. He's cooperative.
1 at gunpoint.
Air 1, I got 1 prone down. Air 1, I have 1 unit in contact. Taking him into custody.
You got him branded card?
No, they found him down there hiding.
Okay.
His bike was off to the left. We pushed it up.
Let me interview him and we'll go from there. All right, how you doing, man? What was going on down there in California when I tried to stop you? Were you guys joyriding?
I guess some guy had got these jerseys for us, and we were just having a ride out because we had got the jerseys.
You're just riding around?
We're not like related or nothing. It's just there's a page on Instagram, I guess, that we ride motorcycles, but.
Okay. Did you see my patrol vehicle lights light you up and the siren?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You realize we had a helicopter following you the whole time?
Yeah. I guess. So based on my knowledge on you guys are.
Listen, man, you're a young man. You got a lot of life ahead of you. You need to make better decisions about this, okay? The bag is what set him apart from all the other bikers that were trying to flee from us at that time. So we were able to identify him based off this characteristic that he had, his clothing item.
Everyone did an outstanding job. It was a huge help for us because with the spotlight, I was able to follow the spotlight the whole way, and
Air 1 had him when he crashed here. He ran out, I don't know, 100 yards out that way toward the river, and went 10-15 from there.
All right, man. So tonight, what you're gonna go to jail for is evading and reckless driving upon a highway, okay? I don't think you're a bad guy. I think you just made the wrong decision tonight. The adrenaline kind of got the best of you, but it's something you can learn from, okay?
132 in Bush, I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint, 132 in Bush, covers code 3. Being sent. 2514 Ken, transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 Ken, sends it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want?
Ma'am, stand up. Get on the ground. Stop.
When an officer tells you to stop, you have to stop. Let me see your hands.
Stop. Stop the bike now. Hands up.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've worked here at Independence for almost 6 years. I actually grew up here in Independence. One of the biggest reasons why I got into law enforcement is my uncle. He actually worked for the City of Independence Police Department. It's something my family is actually really proud of. They love law enforcement. One of my other cousins, he's a Kansas City firefighter. So we take pride in serving others.
So it looks like we have one of our units. He's kicking up a pursuit. He's chasing the car right now. He's a little bit north of our location, but it looks like they're about to head south. We're a little bit west, and we're anticipating them to run west. So we're gonna go ahead and get over here, see if we can get a good spot to stop stick, see if they can get this thing stuck, and hopefully end this pursuit here soon. So we should be coming up south here soon. Probably like right here.
Yeah, let's run by Glenwood.
Yeah, this will be good. We're gonna be westbound 23rd. 22, good stick.
Hey, get in.
Yep.
13 on the field call. He got your ears.
So you just said we're going to start. So we just had one of our other officers ended up initiating a pursuit. We ended up getting it stuck over at like 23rd and Glenwood area. Sounds like it was a good stick. All 4 tires are going down. They got a felony stop right here we're about to come up on. Sounds like they got the driver in custody. And here we're coming up on him now. Oh yeah, that was a good stick, baby.
Great stick.
Got an ID?
I don't.
This car stolen?
No, it's for the sister doesn't want to get towed. I don't have a license.
Is that why you're in?
No, I don't have a license. It's my sister's car.
License, okay.
Yes.
So there's no reason for you to run?
No, I didn't want her car to get towed. I don't have a license.
Probably would have gotten a ticket at worst.
Maybe not.
Maybe maybe not.
Yeah. It was stupid. I know.
As long as you're adult enough to own up to
I am. I was like, Candace, just pull over, but.
What's your name?
Candace.
Spell it for me.
C-A-N-D-A-C.
So right now, I will inform you are under arrest for police, okay?
Yeah, I know. I got a couple of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Get the wagon to this way. I haven't yet, but I just ran that VIN. We'll see what it comes back with.
Where were you trying to get to?
Got back to my sister's.
Kansas City?
No, it's on 82nd Street. And she was like, be careful. I don't want my car to get towed. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, it's okay.
So this is her car?
Yes. And she's got a grandbaby and, yeah.
So instead of risking a ticket, you decided to run from the police.
Right. That was
You came out on 23rd and almost hit someone.
It was stupid, I know.
Okay.
It was a bad habit, it kind of.
Okay, well, I mean, now you're going to jail.
I know. Thank you.
That stick looked like it got. Oh, it completely shredded the front one up
the front
there.
ones. Yeah, these front ones are
completely shreds it. It just puts these tiny little needles in it. You can kind of see it. Just absolutely tears through these tires. Once they hit those sticks and those little prongs get in there, it makes it maybe half a mile before these cars start deflating. And that one's just completely shredded. So.
The sticks did their job, so that's what they're supposed to do.
Oh, yeah.
All for not having a license, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's because I have a salvage title, and if it got towed, then I would, because, you know, if I had no license, I can't keep driving if it got towed, and then she wouldn't be able to get it out.
Well, you think a ticket would be a little better than this if we got a ticket?
No, you guys would have towed it, and she wouldn't be able to get it out of tow. That's salvage title on it.
Who said we would have towed it?
Well, you guys are being awfully nice for being independent cops. Just saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, some people just make bad decisions. It's no reason for us to be mean to you. It's just bad decisions. But
Sometimes,
I mean,
yeah. You guys are usually kind of mean though.
well, I'm glad I'm a little nice to you. But we're gonna go to jail today. But it's just a little bit of a lesson learned. Next time we'll just stop for the police. Maybe take our ticket.
Your sister know you're driving her car?
Yes.
So the reason why you didn't stop was because it's not registered.
Yes,
because you
and I don't have a license. Yes.
And that's the reason why you ran.
Yeah.
Well, like my partner
Plus,
said,
I kind of got excited when you guys hit the lights.
Well, now you're going to jail.
You got a little excited.
It brought up the old days. My adrenaline started going. I was like, this.
You said there's the accelerator.
Did you know it was over when you spiked your car?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You think you would have gotten away?
Oh, absolutely. If I would have got that, hit that, you could just use them.
You think you would have got away?
Absolutely.
If you hit 435
Absolutely.
northbound? Really?
Oh, yeah, I would have smashed on you.
No way.
No.
I promise. I'd have been gone.
You really thought you would have got away?
Absolutely.
How many times have you gotten away before then?
A lot back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was famous for it. One time I accidentally went down this embankment over there on 23rd on 23rd Street, across the street from Drum Farm on Lee Summit Road.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And my homeboy got caught because he ran the wrong way, and so I had to go turn myself in. The only time I've ever been caught in high speed.
Who are you running around with now then?
Nobody. I was nobody. I'm so bored.
You're too old to be playing.
You say you're so bored?
Yeah, so I just
you got a little excitement.
So I came out for a little while, and because I just go to work now and do what I'm supposed to.
Have you learned your lesson? Or are you gonna keep doing it? You gonna run again? In another car?
No.
Oh yeah.
No?
I can't say no because I really got excited when you hit the light.
So if I see you at a stoplight, we make eye contact. Are we running?
We know now that you don't have a license.
Right.
Right? Okay.
And I have an unforgettable face too. I should be driving for NASCAR. I'm a bad bitch behind the wheel.
Not bad enough. All right.
No, you guys had slapstick. You cheating.
It's not cheating.
It is cheating.
It's not cheating.
It's cheating because you guys can't drive like me. Cheating.
So I've grown up here in Springfield and kind of grew up on the west side and real familiar with this area. This is where I like to work. After high school, I went into the military and kind of decided that I wanted to do something a little more for the hometown and decided to become a police officer. Right now we're heading to a disturbance at a local gas station. There's a guy on scene that might be under the influence of alcohol or a controlled substance. He's been asked to leave a couple times. He's refusing to, and complaint says he's pretty irate, so we'll go see if we can handle it for him. 221 him out. Hey, chill out.
That's a
Chill.
Washington order.
Chill.
You better arrest
Chill.
him.
Stop
Or you're
yelling.
fired.
Stop yelling at me. Or you're gonna go in handcuffs. Chill out.
That's a Washington order. You better watch.
Chill. Put your hands behind your back.
That's a Washington
Put
order.
your hands behind your back.
Hey,
Put your hands
Chris,
behind your
Washington.
back.
I didn't do nothing, bro.
Now.
I didn't do nothing, bro. I'm a Washington, bitch. You're a Washington. I'm a Washington.
Stop.
I'm original Washington. You're a Washington.
Stop.
You're a
You're gonna go to
Washington
the
career,
ground.
bro. They threatened my life. That's too hard.
Stop.
Too hard. Too hard.
Stop.
I didn't do nothing.
You're resisting me. Quit it.
I'm not resisting you. That's too hard.
Chill. Come over here. We're gonna sit on the ground.
Please, sir. They threatened my life, bro. They tried to jump me, harass me.
Stop.
Harassment. They tried to jump me. They're falling down. Please pull them up. They're falling down. They're too big.
221. I'm still. I got one to take.
504.
Hey, roll over.
Alpha Bird.
Roll over. Sit up. Sit. What's your name?
Remy,
No, that's not your name. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Alpha 19925.
221. Can we get a non-emergent ambulance? Taking any drugs today, Robert?
I only had a little bit of vodka.
A little bit of vodka did this to you?
I had like 3 shots though.
3 shots.
But I went to go get some ramen noodles and these tried to jump me.
Okay.
For real. They come walking up on me and that was the fastest I've ever seen the car. I've ever seen Greene County come.
Yeah.
In my life.
Well, Greene County's not here.
But before I threw hands with these and almost probably killed them with my hands.
He attacked my customer. So I came outside. I heard some like hooting and hollering. He was outside like approaching one of my customers, telling him that he owed him apology or a thank you, and that he did some service to the community. Then we tried to basically just tell him to leave a couple times, and then he started basically just saying he was going to attack us. And he picked up a rock over here. He's had multiple break-ins with the guy as well. So
how many times did you guys tell him to leave?
I told him twice to leave, and then he told him another 3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And he is threatening the whole time that he is walking away. You know, be careful, you're going to end up dead. You know, we're going to do the world a favor. And,
bust out our windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, in one of the break-ins, he bragged about being there to leave feces in the toilets. So. And it's one of the hot weekends, so it doesn't smell good on Monday.
Yeah. We're going to have an ambulance come check him out.
Yeah, I know. Something's off.
Yeah. I imagine he'll end up going to the hospital, but...
Yeah. He was with another guy that had a backpack on as well.
Okay.
And they're known for like doing drugs just out in plain sight. Yeah. So I'd be definitely careful.
Yeah. He says he's only had a couple shots of vodka, so...
Oh, wow.
That must be it.
Yeah.
I use this Springfield. We're
I'm going to ask you.
Today.
Did the ambulance say he was good?
Yeah, he said he was good.
That's how you know.
Okay. So we'll probably just take him to jail then if you don't mind transporting for me.
I'll pull around.
All right. Hey, Robert, sit up on your butt, man. Why do you keep rolling over?
It's comfortability force.
Okay, we're going to stand up, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
There you go.
I'm bend over against the comfortability of my pants.
I'll pull them up for you.
Yes, sir.
You just want to stand up?
Please, thank you. They're a little too big.
They are a little too big.
Yeah, I hit retirement today, street brother to me.
Yeah.
We're all good today.
Yeah.
Even if you're new, believe it or not.
So right now you're being placed under arrest for trespassing, okay?
For what?
Trespassing.
Trespassing?
Yeah, on this property right over here.
They didn't say that until some person started trying to fight me.
Okay, well they asked you to leave multiple times and you didn't.
I went over here. I was over here by the time you guys came here to arrest me.
Yeah, you finally left, but you didn't leave whenever.
No, I walked distantly.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can we get my ramen noodles?
Where's your ramen noodles at?
Right over there. Cause I was gonna eat that for breakfast.
I won't take food in the jail, bud.
The shit ramen noodles. Last time I heard. Last time I heard.
Somebody have to bring it to you.
That's my only breakfast.
Bring this arm out.
Yes, under. Slide it. Yes, sir.
All right, let's get him in the car.
I'm being helpful. I should be out in 24 hours. A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Behave. You know I'll behave. All right. I mean, I ain't kicking at you, am I?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, thank you so much for the songs. Yes, sir.
Look that way.
Yes, sir.
So, like when I rolled up, he was already across the street over here at the business. He was screaming pretty loud, like he was trying to fight people, and kind of resisted me when I put him in handcuffs. But so once we finally got him on the ground, then
if you see me stop, just call for the wagon.
Okay.
Guess he goes nuts back there.
I'll follow you to the jail. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So I've been with the Fontana Police Department for about 8 years now. You know, since we're such a growing city, all the businesses and the warehouses and the truck drivers and the residents, so we do get a lot of traffic through here. So all in all, it definitely makes for an interesting work day here in the daytime. So right now we're getting dispatched to a man with a gun. Apparently someone was driving in the area and saw Another male point a gun at somebody. Guy with the gun apparently left on a bicycle.
Is your guy?
I don't know. All we got was black shirt.
Pointing some at us when we came up on it.
Okay.
Me, my phone in my hand, but that's it.
Where are you coming from right now?
I was coming from my house, bro.
Where at?
Right to Wickstrom Avenue.
Okay.
I didn't even have nothing on me.
Well, Wickstrom's far. Which road did you take?
Merrill, that's it, huh? Or just Siri.
Merrill?
No, not Merrill, just Siri.
Well, you just said Merrill.
I know, but I didn't. I didn't take Merrill. I just took Siri's the whole way, bro.
Okay. Why are you sweating so bad?
I'm riding a bicycle, dog.
Thanks.
That's my wallet.
Well, I hope so. It's in your pocket.
Well, he said your wallet, but that's not.
No, he said your wallet.
What you guys are doing, wallet?
Do you have an ID in here?
No, I don't, bro. The Bank of America has my identification card. They're holding it. My name is Trevor. Identification, bro.
Is this your methamphetamine?
Sure. I guess so. If it's in there, you know. I wasn't in there, but if it is now, you mean? Obviously you guys called me over for a reason, dog.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Here, we can bring it back.
I mean,
to my
but
car.
obviously I'm gonna get arrested for something that's not even mine again.
Okay, come on.
Like you guys keep doing this to me, dog.
I don't understand what that means.
You guys keep harassing me for no reason, dog. I didn't put that dope in there, dog.
All right.
I'm not even lying.
Okay, come here.
You guys always
just up right here.
for no reason.
Lean up right here against my car. Okay. Or you just want to stand down there, dude.
Let's see.
We'll figure it out.
Like, because I don't even have a gun or anything like that. I mean, I kill you guys shit, dog. I mean,
Did he tell you why you're getting stopped?
Huh? Yeah, he said I had a gun, dog.
Okay. Well, somebody called and said that.
But I don't though.
Okay, can I finish?
Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
Somebody called and said that you were pointing something at that might have been a gun.
No, I wasn't.
That's why we're all here, okay?
So as soon as he turned the corner, he was like, he looked at him like this.
Oh, he did? Okay.
But you couldn't see anything in his hand.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a big
Well, if anything, he's got some meth on him, so. Is there any more dope in here?
Nah, bro, that's
That's what?
That's gunpowder now.
This is gunpowder?
Copy now, yeah.
I mean
now that's what it turns into, dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a little bit.
It's the same right as you guys, dog. Actually, I should be driving a black and white like this. I don't see why I couldn't. You mean? I'm a judge, dog. Straight up.
You're a what?
I don't know. A judge. You come
like a judge in court?
Yeah, bro.
Where do you? What courthouse do you work at?
I do video court all the time.
What courthouse do you work at?
I don't work in no courthouse. Video court.
Oh, video court? So you're a judge, though, right?
Yeah.
What county you work for?
Pretty well, bro.
What county?
All of them. Any county they need.
This guy lives in an area where he would have been writing if, based on the call, on where the call came at of someone. He's claiming that he pointed a gun at someone, so another officers were able to locate this guy matching the description right here. They stopped him real quick. All this stuff in his backpack. We found a little bit of meth. Right now, we don't have anything on him that resembles a gun. He had one of these on his keychain, I think you saw too.
Right.
And then another one in his pocket. So who knows if he was close enough to replicate this or just imitating a gun. But we'll take him in for the meth today because we didn't really find a real gun on him.
Sounds good.
All right. Hey.
They're not my boss.
What's going on today, man?
Nothing.
Talk to me.
With what?
Well, what happened today? Like, what brought you right here? What's going on?
What brought me right here is I went to go to the baseball park, dog, maybe get a little bit of running or jogging in, and then, like, I don't know where my mother's at.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, someone called.
I know.
Matching your description.
But that's why I want to know if it was from my house or not, because they do this on purpose to me, dog.
That you were pointing a gun at someone in a car in the street, okay? And then you left on your bike. And then you end up here. What are you looking at?
That guy right there.
What happened?
I'm not gonna snitch on him, but yeah, go ahead. We did shoot out or something. It wasn't
and then the officers.
This wasn't today though.
Hey, let me finish. Can I finish? Okay. And then they stopped you here, and you got a little bit of meth on you, okay? And then I don't know if this has anything to do with this gun right here. And you had another one like this in your
I know.
Your bag. What's up with these?
The dope's medication. I don't lie though. You can run it, dog. You can run it. It's just like marijuana. It helps people with anxiety. I know, but you go ahead and run it. I'm like, bro, the PhD.
What's the thing with the judge? What were we talking about?
What about the judge?
You said you were
video court. Video court. I could take any case on video court just because I have a record doesn't mean nothing. I represented myself as a lawyer better than the public defender did, and I got out for the case. I actually pleaded my case way better than the public defender did.
Okay. Well, I hope that works out for you, right, man?
It does, but I don't understand why I'm being detained.
Okay, so today you're not being detained. You're getting arrested right now.
Okay. Well,
you can't be pretending to point guns at people. Okay?
I don't point guns at people.
Because people get scared and then they call us, and then we got to deal with this.
That's a lie. I don't pretend to point anything at nobody. It was on my necklace. Like I said, I'll take my necklace off. I could have been swinging on the chain, and that's what I did. That man, when this did happen, they shot at me with the 9mm, dog. I was in my grandma's driver's seat, homie, and then they
Why didn't you call us?
I had a plastic one in the back seat and took out the clip and I put it in because he was gone. But I got down, put the clip in the gun and put it together real quick and it was in the trunk, bro.
All right.
That guy did dump on me with a 9mm handgun.
All right, well, that's what's going to happen today, okay? So we'll take you down there. We're going to book you for the meth.
For what?
And then you're going to get out of there, okay? All right, man. Well, you can't. It's not medicine. It's illegal. Okay, it's not marijuana. You can't go to. You can't go to a dispensary. You can't go to a doctor and get it.
Yeah, you can.
You can go get meth at the store.
At the doctor, you can.
You can get methamphetamine.
Yes, at the PhD, you can. If your body needs it, if it's called for, yes, you can.
Okay, what doctor you go to?
Huh?
What
I
doctor?
go to any doctor.
How much does it cost?
Huh?
Kaiser.
It's a little bit of money.
Kaiser will fill that prescription.
Medications are free, bro.
They'll fill it for the meth.
Medications are free.
All right.
It's not called meth. There's a number to it, but it's different in a pill bottle.
All right, man.
That's all it is.
I'll talk to you when we get down there. All right. So, I mean, obviously the way he's talking, he's definitely under the influence.
Right.
Talking about getting meth from a doctor. So we'll book him for the meth, and then I'll drop his bike off at his house, and then thankfully won't be pointing guns at anybody today or pretending to.
Yep. He needs help.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want? Step out of the vehicle, hands up! What you gonna do? When you're on the ground, do not move!
Do you have any weapons on you? I don't reach for mine, you don't reach for yours. What is your problem?
Stop the vehicle!
You want a donut?
Get on the ground!
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Las Vegas is one of the top destination cities in the world. So it's super important to have a police presence out here in Las Vegas because we help provide the safety that the tourists need so they can go out there and enjoy their time. I am currently assigned to the Bolden Area Command Flex team. We're a very close-knit, tight group of officers that all work together, and having that good team cohesion is what makes us successful out there and being a good proactive unit.
Yeah, I think they're already getting spooked. They're going to be pulling into the Arco gas station.
So right now we're following a stolen vehicle. Last known is that it was armed and dangerous with a handgun. It's already taken off from units. So we're going to try and effect a stop.
Looks like they're walking into the AMPM now.
Hey! Metro Police, up your hands! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Don't move! Do not move! Get on the ground! Go to the car!
Go to him, I got her.
Get up, bro. Come on over here. He was passenger. Spread your feet. You know why you're being detained, right?
What?
Car's stolen.
I didn't know that.
Well, that's what we're gonna get figured out, okay? Do you have any warrants or anything I need to know about?
No, this is all
You don't have any warrants?
No.
Who's she to you?
Who? That's my girlfriend.
That's your girlfriend? Yeah. How long you guys been dating?
Like more than I don't know, a year or so. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know how long you've been dating?
That don't matter. So
listen, I know how long I've been dating my girlfriend.
Facts.
You know, like so when I ask you, you're like, oh, that doesn't matter. I'm like, come on, everyone knows how long they've been dating. So what?
It's complicated.
Oh, it's complicated. Have you guys kind of on and off?
Yeah, complicated.
Okay, got you, dude. I'll come back and talk to you here in a second.
We lost sight of her, so I don't know.
No, so when I came in, they were both right there, so that's why I went out, and then they were both just hiding right behind the car.
Oh,
He probably dumped that gun right there in the front. And ma'am, so I'm trying to kind of figure out, you guys are dating?
Huh?
Are you guys dating?
That's my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We used to date.
Used to date, okay. Because he's saying it's complicated and that you're his girlfriend.
It's you can say it's complicated, that's fine.
Okay, all right.
That's my friend though. My baby daddy lives in Summerlin.
Oh, okay,
That's
gotcha.
actually complicated. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So you were at his house, and then what happened once you guys left the house?
They told me to drive, so I drove. I was headed toward the park, and he's like, turn here, turn here, turn here.
Did he tell you why?
Well, he said that somebody was following us.
Did you ask him why someone would be following you?
You know that people that do drugs are really paranoid?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So people that do drugs are people that don't.
What was going on when you were going into the AM/PM? What were you doing here?
We got here. We threw the keys under the car.
Who did?
He did.
What else did he throw into the car?
Whatever else he do in the car, that ain't got nothing on me.
Well,
My fingerprints ain't on there.
well, that's what we had to try to figure out. What did he throw into the car so we can eliminate you?
Oh, the thing you found?
What's that thing that we found?
The you found?
Well, say what it is.
Yeah, what is it? Like,
The gun you found.
okay, the gun.
Okay.
It's a gun.
Yeah, it was my fingerprints ain't on it.
How long is? When did you notice that he had that gun?
When he came and got me 3 days ago.
Was he like showing it off to you or what?
He just like, look what I found, basically.
What he found? Did you ask him about? You said he found it. That's weird, right?
Well, people find things all the time. So.
Guns?
Yeah. I mean, I guess a gun's a very exciting find.
You never have people that go dumpster diving and they find like little miscellaneous
Is that what he
things?
told you? You found it in the dumpster?
Well, I don't know where he found it because he didn't tell me all that.
All right, let me go talk to them really quick.
Absolutely.
I'll take the car.
You'll take the car?
Yeah.
So you're saying you want to take the rap for the car?
Yeah.
Where'd you take it from?
I don't know.
You have no idea?
I was like, I've been up for 7 days. I need a nap.
So are you under the influence of drugs right now?
No.
You're not?
No.
But you've just been up for quite a while with no sleep.
I'm stressed out, yeah.
What you stressed out for, man?
I wear my heart on my sleeve, you know.
Yeah, no, I get. Hey, I do too.
They disappoint me and I do stupid shit.
Okay.
You know, people I love, they disappoint me, I do stupid shit.
Okay. So,
I'm out here looking for love.
You looking for love? Okay, all right, I got you. All right, so you want to take the rap for the car. You're saying that you're the one that stole the car. And then, did you have her drive the car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why'd you have her drive the car?
Tired.
You were too tired to drive it? What about the gun, dude?
That's not mine.
Okay, it's not yours?
No, I don't know what they're going to do.
Do you want me to tell you something?
What?
So, we had the helicopter above.
Uh-huh.
He was watching you the whole time.
Okay.
He saw you take the keys and the gun and toss it under the car.
I didn't take no keys.
Brother, I'm just telling you what the video shows.
The video don't show no keys, so.
I'm just telling you. Okay. If you're saying that the car's yours, she's not gonna be charged with that. Okay. You're gonna be charged with it and she'll be on her way.
You gonna let go?
Yeah. If that's what you're wanting to do, right? You're trying to save her from not going to jail.
Yeah, it's my baby. I love her.
I get you.
Tell her I love her too.
I will. How about this? I'll let you tell her.
You gonna let me kiss her?
Yep. I sure will. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll let you do that before we get going. Okay. All right. So can you do me a favor and hang out here for me really quick, and then we'll go from there. Okay.
I appreciate you, my guy.
Absolutely. And ma'am, he's taking the rap for everything. He already admitted to it. You're not going to be charged with anything. Okay.
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 I'm sorry. I'm pregnant on my
It's okay. Hey, no, you're good. Don't worry about it. And hey, listen, we're all human, right?
Yeah.
You got to make some smart decisions here.
Okay.
Okay. You have a child coming into this world. It's very important for that. Okay. This child doesn't need you to be in jail, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let you say goodbye to him. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Hey, let me up, man.
Call me, Ken.
I love you.
I love you.
So as of right now, we have a suspect in custody for possession of a stolen vehicle and also grand larceny auto. He admitted to stealing the car, so that's great. And also we have a firearm here that was recovered. That's stolen as well, that he had dropped during when we went to go take him into custody. So this is another gun off the streets. All in all, it's gonna be a good day.
So I've been a police officer with Metro for 6.5 years now. I'm currently on a training squad, so I'm a field training officer. Get to train the new guys coming out of the academy. Most importantly, it's all about being safe. I get to show them how to do this job safely, and then they can kind of build off that and become their own individual officers down the road. Right now we're going to hit and run. Vehicle that hit the other vehicle that's still on scene left the scene and is now at an intersection on fire, and it's pretty close to the house, so we're going to get there and see if anyone's still in the car, if they made it out alive. Right now we're looking for a Hispanic male adult, thin build, wearing a yellow construction shirt. I can't imagine too many people are wearing yellow construction shirts just walking down the street, so if we find one, that's going to be our guy. So let's saturate the area and see if this guy pokes his head out.
What you say you're ready for show up?
He covered some ground, huh?
You got a DUI a couple months ago.
A couple months ago?
Yep.
So I'm going to talk to you and kind of inform you of what's going on, okay? So you were involved in an accident today driving a car. That car really hurt somebody else.
I got hit though.
And then your car that you were driving engulfed itself in flames and was on fire. Pretty big fire, okay? So
that I hit though.
The only thing you have on your record, can I talk real quick? The only thing you have on your record is driving under the influence, okay? But that happened pretty recently this year. We're under a set of similar circumstances right now today where you were involved in a car accident, a pretty bad one, and then you leave your car and then you run this way. If I'm wrong, please correct me so I have the right story.
Okay, sir, listen, I got hit. Okay?
Okay.
I got hit. I'm the victim, right? I'm the one that got hit. I didn't hit nobody.
Okay.
I was turning into a lane and I got hit.
Okay.
I took off. Yes, I took off.
Why?
That was my fault.
Because if you're the victim, brother, why would you run?
Huh?
If you were the victim,
I don't know the rule. I don't know the situation. I just know that I already have a prior, and I don't know how to react. I'm innocent, you know.
Can you describe the car that hit you at all? Or no.
No, I just know I got hit and I took off.
You didn't stick around long enough to see?
I got hit. I got blindsided.
Are they okay?
I got hit.
Do you know if the other people are okay?
Because I'm the one that got hit.
Okay. Okay, brother.
You're trying to throw me in jail?
Hang tight. We're gonna have an ambulance come check you out. Then we're gonna run you through some tests. Okay. We're gonna have you face this way. So put him in front of you, Fitz. We're gonna have somebody drive by. Okay. Spin around. Do a 360 for me, brother. Okay.
Sorry.
Thank you, man. We're gonna go back in front of this car now. Okay. Thank you, bro.
That's affirmative. Acknowledge.
Okay, Fitz. So we got 100% match, putting him behind the wheel. Okay. What we're going to do next is we're going to run you through what's called the field sobriety test, standardized, same amongst all 50 states, okay? We're going to determine whether or not you're impaired, okay? It's not against the law to drink and drive. However, it is against the law to drink and drive and be over the legal limit that has been set before us, okay? If you're under the type of narcotic or anything like that, you got to let me know, because there's a couple of different tests we'll do that aren't alcohol related, okay?
I drank.
You drank a little bit?
I drank.
Where were you coming from right now?
Huh?
Where were you coming from?
I'm coming from work.
Right now, what we have is a PBT. It's a thing you blow into that determines your blood alcohol. Are you willing to blow into that right now?
Look, bro, I'll blow into it.
Okay, sweet.
So just start blowing.
Like I said, it's not against the law to drink and drive, right? But there's a limit for a reason. He blew double the legal limit.
Yep.
Pretty bad. Okay, hang tight, brother.
I'm not an evil person.
I'll be with you in a second. Ambulance is pulling up right now to check on you, okay? So you were the first one here. What happened?
I asked him just what happened. He said he hit the car and he took off running because he thought he's on probation. Nothing popped up for that.
So we're not showing him on probation or anything?
No.
So we kind of ran for no reason?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Because he says he has no legal documents or anything, so that's what he said.
Cool. He said that's him, though, that ID. Does that come back to him?
Yeah.
Any scope locally, anything?
Yep, scope.
What are his priors?
He's got just one arrest for DUI.
DUI from this year, huh?
Yep.
Okay. All right, Eric, real quick. So you know what's happening next, right?
Come on, man. I got hit.
Let's see his ankles. Hold
Where did you interesting?
I would get out the vehicle.
Yeah, and burns to death.
My car and exit the car.
How are you gonna How are you gonna do that if your car's burning on fire, bro?
When you got out of your car to run away. I would get out of
I'm burning on fire. What do you want me to do?
So why didn't you stay over by your car? Why'd you run all the way over here?
Because I'm paranoid. I don't know what the rules are. So I'm a felon.
And that's
I don't know.
That's why you're going to jail for it, because you ran away from the scene of an accident because you were scared, and that's okay.
I got hit though.
You still go to jail because you're DUI.
Yeah, but I got hit though.
That has nothing to do with anything.
I'm a victim.
You're DUI.
We'll see you in a sec.
We got him. We snatched him up, and he was DUI. So yeah, this is pretty wild that this guy was able to hit somebody about a half mile away in an intersection, leave them there. They're pretty banged up, went to the hospital, continued pushing right here. Car was on fire. We drove by, it was engulfed in flames. Looking at this car now, it's a total loss. I mean, we're very lucky that someone didn't get hit and killed.
Yeah.
The gentleman driving this car is lucky he wasn't killed.
Yeah, it was the Modelo he was talking about.
Didn't even take the beer with him.
Yeah, he's saying he talked about 2 Modelos.
2 Modelos. And he got a DUI a couple months ago out here as well.
Yeah, he got a DUI a couple months ago. I think the case is probably still open.
Yeah, if he hasn't learned yet, hopefully he learns now.
Absolutely.
That's one less guy driving drunk on these streets. If this isn't a reason not to drink and drive and know your limits, guys, I don't know what is. Very lucky to not have killed somebody today.
Yep.
The thing about being a cop in Las Vegas, of course, is the Strip, Las Vegas Boulevard. We interact with so many different people from all over the world, drunk people, or just people going to see shows. Just the fact that as we're all famous, we're protecting, probably one of the most famous places in all the world. I mean, I think that's pretty unique about just being a cop here.
All right, so we got this car here. It's speeding, weaving in and out of roads, just making, weird movements. So we're gonna stop it here and figure out what's going on with him. Stop the vehicle now. Stop the vehicle.
Dude. Dude, this dude has something.
Stop the vehicle.
Bro, he's about to take off.
Yeah. Get out of the car! Stop the vehicle! Get out the vehicle! Get out of the car! Turn off the car! Get out of the vehicle! Now!
Hey! Pay attention, man! Come to the front of the vehicle! Dude, come to the front of the vehicle!
Control 796.
Hey, man, put your hands on top of your head, man. Interlock your fingers. Stop. No, stop. Don't put it in your pocket.
Stop going in your
Put your hands, interlock your fingers. Do not move.
I got taser. Go ahead and...
Sir, what are you doing? Hey, right on your feet. We ain't got to do all this on camera. Yes, we do. Got cops. Hey, sir, I'm being quiet.
Stop fighting. All right, watch it.
There's nobody in my vehicle.
Stop.
I'm cooperating with you.
No, you aren't.
I have any given right. Am I being suspected of a crime? What crime did
You're speeding for one, and then there's just a normal traffic stop. What? I was doing like 60 miles per hour.
When?
And you were swerving in and out of the lanes just behind you just now.
When?
All right, I'm not gonna play this game.
Hey, I only saw you.
Where's your driver's license at, man?
I don't have one. My driver.
Can you listen? Well, then listen to directions.
I've been listening to you. I'm cooperating.
So
I do understand my rights.
Have you been drinking tonight or something, man?
I had 1 or 2 shots. Shampoo. I had 2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots.
And I'm only trying to get some gas and go home. You're treating me like a thug. Hold on. Oh, you're white boy. Hey, Mr. Johnson.
Just like that.
So I'm trying to talk to you, man. Just talk to me.
I'm trying to talk to you too.
Just stand still. Just stand still.
And they're
right now, I just need your last name, man. Don't lie to me. All right, so come to lie to police about who you are, okay?
what? Whatever my plates say is who I am.
That's not how this works. So I'm gonna let you know right now. If you don't identify yourself, you will go to jail.
The only thing I gotta say is my name is Corey.
You said your name's Corey?
Was that a card in there?
It's a medical marijuana card.
Oh, yeah, you can't trust
it.
it.
It's still got my name, right?
All right, man. Is there something in the car that might have your name on it?
So, looks like he's got some unopened alcohol bottles in here. Probably what he's been drinking.
Is he not giving you his name?
He just said his name's Corey and he knows his rights. Corey, right there?
It's a W-2.
W-2? Perfect.
I have everything.
All right, so we're gonna go try and run the subject and see if there's anything else we can find out about him.
Hey man, you the most friendliest cop out here tonight. Johnson over there, referee up where he
Comes back to a Dodge, so
yeah. You got two bottles right there.
I guess I'll ask him if he's willing to consent to a blood draw.
Yeah, we can ask him.
I mean, we gotta read him the implied consent, so
yeah.
I'll go do that real quick and see if he wants to do that at least.
All right.
I'm gonna ask if you're willing to give us consent for a blood draw. If you do not, your license will be revoked.
I understand everything you say.
Okay. And you want a warrant?
Plead the fifth. Point blank period.
Gotcha. That's perfectly fine.
So you guys are booking him on DUI?
Yeah, we're gonna book him on DUI. It looks like first, and then probably we're gonna do obstruction because he didn't stop, and reckless driving.
Well, that's a great stop. So good job, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Sarge.
All right, let me know if you need anything.
Yes, sir. So how long has he been drinking?
All day.
All day?
He is an alcoholic. So
it don't take off. You guys tried to help him?
Sir, I'm tired of helping a grown man. Even though he's my son, there's only so much you can do. And I feel like this, if you got the strength to lift that bottle every morning to your mouth, you got the strength to go get you some help.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
Okay?
Yeah.
My father was an alcoholic. Yes, I got some against alcoholics. I drive professionally.
Okay, what do you drive?
Buses. So I know what it takes to maintain my position for 32 years. Okay? He doesn't know. He's gonna learn the hard way. And if this is the only way he can learn, my mama used to say, soft hard head make a soft ass. He's gonna learn it the hard way.
Do you need help? Or are you good?
No, I'm good.
I was gonna say, you
Now
look like
take me to jail ASAP for
you look like you're handling your own. I like that. What's your name?
Give me my phone.
What's your
Your phone.
All right.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Kingston. 2514 Ken transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 Ken sends it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want? Step out of the vehicle, hands up! What you gonna do? When get on the ground! Do not move!
Do you have any weapons on you?
I don't reach for mine, you don't reach for yours. What is your problem?
Stop the vehicle! You want a donut? Get on the ground!
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I'm currently assigned to the Bolden Area Command Flex Team, which is a plainclothes and marked unit. We are able to solve crime pretty much anywhere around the valley. We are flexible to help other investigative units such as our patrol detectives, gangs, and robbery details if they need assistance on any calls.
We get a unit to 45 from Blue Diamond.
Copy 608, copy that traffic.
They did light him up. They want this guy. All right, we're coming. We're right here at Wigwam and 45.
So right now we're responding to a vehicle that's taking off. This vehicle was involved in a burglary where 30 firearms were taken.
He may have ran out of gas. He's off the bike now. He's pushing it over in the dirt here. So you guys want to roll up here as fast as you can. 45's Blue Diamond. He's ditching the bike now in the desert.
45's Blue Diamond. Suspect ditched the bike and he is running northbound on 45's Blue Diamond. And we can get a unit to be en route here. He's jumping into an apartment complex here.
And the guy just ditched the bike, and we are about to go out on him.
Just when you sign Rainbow Blue Diamond. Taking off the helmet now. We haven't seen him pop out between these two buildings, so yeah, where you're looking at to the east between those two buildings, that's the last place we saw him. Hey, Area, are you able to set up a perimeter?
Hey, did you guys see anyone running? Hey, can you go back, because this guy might be armed with a handgun.
There is a citizen out front in this apartment complex. Need to patrol.
Hey, Lane 5 has K9 been requested.
K96, right on channel, K96.
Probably holding this breezeway, right? Because there's only one breezeway over there, and that's it. So it's this one.
It's possible to be a WMA or an HMA. He's got a black t-shirt and black pants on.
Control A, William 5. We're going to be holding on the west end of Building 4 here, just west of where that suspect was last seen over by Building 3. If K9 wants to come to us.
Copy, K96, did you copy that traffic?
Hi, Richie.
46. Can you put me on that call? And then
So, quick backstory for you. Last night, guy gets set up by his ex-girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend takes the keys, has either new boyfriend or an accomplice go to his house, steal 30 firearms, handguns, and rifles. That's probably right where he's at. See where that white wrought iron fence is? That's where Air last saw him. I'll walk with you. Control A Lane 5. K9's just going to do a quick search on where he was last seen. So we're just moving our way east from Building 4. I don't think he lives here because he ran out of gas and he just booked it.
Hey, let me see your hands down! Let me see your hands!
Hey.
Let me see your hands!
Okay. Yep, we got your lethal. We got your lethal. Hey, Josh, back up a little bit. Josh, back up a little bit.
Come out now, I'm gonna sell my dog.
Hey, back up, back up, back up.
Yep, there you go. Call out. Hey, crawl out. Keep moving. Keep crawling out. Keep crawling out. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing great. You don't do it. If you start using speed, you get shot. Or you get hit.
Hey, I got hands.
All right, hey guys. 1 second. Go ahead to my right.
Yep.
Go ahead. Good.
Got it. You keep your hands out. Keep your hands out.
Hands on right now. Taking the
Hey, there's some stuff over there. Mega, check what's under there.
Okay, good. I just can't check that stuff.
Cool.
He's moving.
I don't believe so. I'm just all down here.
You only had one, right?
Yeah, only one. Okay, cool. Get up.
I'm ready to walk the desert.
Let's walk. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
You want to endanger all these people?
Endanger who, bro?
It's fine.
Endanger who? Like, you must have had a hard time in high school or something. You get picked on? Huh? Why do you treat other people like this?
Come on.
You just hate life, don't you? Treat me like
Hey,
this.
can I,
Oh, yeah, that's real necessary, bro. Yeah, let's hold me like this. Bro, you supposed to on me?
Okay.
Like, bro, you ain't gotta pull me around like that.
Come on,
You
watch
did.
your head.
Watch my head? Where? Where? Huh?
Sit back.
Oh, you wanna tell you my cause too? Yeah, go ahead, choke me. Choke me with a seatbelt, bro.
I didn't tell you.
Go ahead.
I'm just making sure you're
Yeah,
secure, sir.
oh, now you wanna make sure I'm secure.
Absolutely. What's your name?
Oh, okay.
What's your name?
You got my ID.
What's your name?
Bye, bro.
You want to talk to him?
I don't wanna talk to nobody.
What's going on, man?
What do you mean?
What's going on?
What's up?
Why are you hiding in the bush?
Huh?
Why are you hiding in the bush?
Bro, don't play coy with me. You know why. Come on. Like, why ask a question that you already know the answer to?
Okay, do you care to talk to us or no?
For what?
I'd like to ask you some questions, but if we're
About what?
if we're gonna be attitude back and forth, I'm not.
I mean, there's no attitude. You guys are like, okay, homeboy over here roughhousing me, twisting my arm. He got the cuffs on super tight, like I can't feel my left hand now.
Okay,
like
we can check on that.
Oh,
The
okay.
way you were driving is a danger to the entire public. So
Okay,
honestly,
okay.
taking you into custody a little rough.
I'm a little rough.
Yeah.
A little rough. Pulling my hair. Damn near putting my.
Let's not exaggerate here.
Oh, let's not be.
Do you want to talk or do you not want to?
Okay, no, bye.
Okay, have a good day.
You too, bro.
You have his ID. Yeah, it's up front. Cool. So right now we're going to get him transported down to where the detectives are at.
So we're here off of Blue Diamond. This is where he ditched the bike, just off to the bush, trying to conceal it prior to our black and whites arriving. Once he ditched it, he took off his helmet, continued running short distance, but hopped this fence here, and we were able to get him in custody.
Okay, John. All right, so hey, here's what's going to happen, all right? We're just going to go down to county right now, just so you know what your charge is, okay? You're going to be charged with resisting a public officer for running, okay? And then the felony evading when the officer tried to light you up, okay? And then there's some other minor traffic charges that we're not even going to really worry about, okay? Those are the main two you're being charged with. I'm cutting you a break on the other stuff, okay? Fair enough? Yeah. Okay. My man, next time, just stop, okay? Stopping makes it so much easier, okay? You wouldn't be in this much trouble. Cool? All right, man. All right, we're going to get going, okay? All righty.
My name is Officer Kama from the Philippines, born and raised. So the reason why I joined Metro because I've always wanted to become a cop since I was a kid. Now in my late 30s, I told myself that it's never too late, so it's now or never, so here I am. So apparently there's a fleet vehicle on westbound Sahara and 15. Hopefully no one's injured.
Control Summary 82. All right, sir, give me just a second, okay? How are you guys feeling?
Okay.
Can we get another unit at westbound Sahara and I North? There's a flipped vehicle.
Okay, you guys are okay?
There's 2 elder people that are stuck in the vehicle.
So, we're gonna go.
There's an open flame in that car. Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, we're gonna go ahead and get you out, okay? So, if you can, go ahead and are you strong enough to brace yourself so if I cut your seatbelt, I can actually pull you out?
Is there one there?
Yeah, there's an open.
There's someone in there?
No, she's out.
Okay.
No.
Is it on fire?
Yes.
Okay. Can you move it?
It's not my vehicle.
Okay. Let's just stay away from here. Okay. Stay away. Control 782. Can we get a fire department in my location? There's a vehicle on fire right now. About west, east of Power Station.
You come to us. You got it, brother. We got you. Yep. Straight to us.
Still, I need this. Hold up.
I need to cut this again. Got you, nice. We're just pulling you up towards us. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. There you go. Yep, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Watch your arm.
Hey, that car's on fire.
It's okay. We put you.
Right there.
Watch yourself. Step back a little bit. Okay, scooch your butt. Scooch you. There you go, sir. You're fine. Scooch your butt back. There you go. All right, ma'am.
Take him your way.
If you want, go ahead and prepare to stand straight up if you can. Anybody that's heavy with a strong arm, get on this side just in case. So if she gives it a tear.
Yeah, because it's moving. So just push.
Go ahead, sweetheart. Yep, if you can stand up, go right ahead. Watch your back right here, please.
Are you okay, sir? Okay. Hey.
No, there's a car.
All right. Okay. Just relax, okay? Can you sit down for us right here?
I can walk.
Okay. You can just sit down for me, okay?
Okay, we got you. Yep, there you go. We got you. Ready? 3, 2. There you go. All right. Watch your arms. Yep, there you go. We got you. Don't worry. All right, hold on right there. Real quick. Hold on. Let me get out of your way.
That vehicle right there is on fire. Hey, lady, hey! Stay away.
Step right there. Okay, there you go.
All right, hey, we're gonna get a medic for you, okay?
I think I'm.
All right.
To get the flight.
Okay, I got you. Understand, okay? But right now, we'll just take care of one thing at a time, okay? Okay. Where are you guys from?
From Germany.
From Germany, okay. All right.
Our flight is in.
Okay.
Oh, the other car is gone.
Okay.
We should return the car, which is now not returnable.
You guys just run me through what happened, what you guys saw?
So a car was coming this way and they were coming from this way. And then the car came in so fast that it just flipped them over.
Which car?
The blue car right on the other side of it.
Right now?
Yeah, that car that caught on fire.
And Malibu hit that car like T-bone of it. Like everyone was honking, commotion. We all kind of jumped out of the car. Casey kind of like assessed the situation first, made sure the car wasn't going to tip over. Then he carefully got up on the vehicle, started asking them if they were okay, if they felt comfortable with us helping them get out of the car.
Yeah.
I jumped on the car after Casey. I was holding the door open. He was calling basically all the shots, and our friends here, we all jumped in together and gently brought him down, pardon my French, and yeah, made it safe.
Funny enough, we all work together.
Yeah.
We all just happened to be here.
We build music festivals for a living.
Oh, so we're just doing EDC?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're out there doing EDC. So we all take care of each other as a family, and nobody gets left behind, you know? We all walk out the same way we come in, so.
It's a good thing you guys are here, right spot, right time, I guess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, appreciate you guys helping out.
Oh, of course, no problem. It's our pleasure, literally.
They're humans too, so you know what I mean? Can't just let them stay like that.
Well, you need to respect, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes, a little bit here, but it was not too tough. Probably he was like a bomb.
Okay.
Very fast coming.
Right.
And fortunately, I was hardly slowly moving. If I would have moved faster, it would have been a disaster.
I'm glad you're okay.
I think so.
Yeah. So my understanding is you're from Germany, right?
Yes.
Are you guys going back today? Or flying back today?
We wanted to go back today, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, this is how you had to end your last day in America.
I hope the driver is okay.
Just like everybody else, she's in a little bit of shock, but she's going to be okay.
But I still don't understand why she was driving so fast when she had red light.
The world may never know, you know?
Hey, you did any medical or anything? Okay. So what happened?
When I was passing the bridge under, I noticed that he went forward.
Okay.
And he stopped.
Okay. You're talking about the vehicle, the blue vehicle, right? Okay.
Yeah. So when he stopped, I thought, okay, he stopped.
Okay.
He continued. Then I didn't have enough distance to stop.
Okay.
And I just crushed him.
When did you know that your car was on fire?
Someone opened the door for me, and he
So
helped
somebody
me.
have to get you out of the vehicle?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the door was not opening completely.
So you got jammed?
So
All right.
he opened the door, he removed my seatbelt,
Okay.
and he told me, be careful, there's a smoke coming out from your car. And then I told him, let's take my stuff out.
Oh, is that why you came back earlier?
I went back,
Okay.
and I got my stuff,
All right.
and then I noticed there was fire.
Okay. It's like the reason I kind of yelled at you earlier because like
I know,
the vehicle was on fire.
I
Like
know.
we just don't want anyone getting hurt, you know.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I was putting myself on risk for something that I can buy again.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So we spoke to both parties. The older couples pretty much like loaded to head back to Germany. Their flight is in 3 hours. No major real injuries, just a minor bump on the head. I'm glad that no one got hurt and everything's squared away.
Out here working on the convention center area command, we get to deal with a lot of tourists. A lot of them don't know our laws, so we kind of sometimes have to educate them on certain things they do and tell them that, you know, what happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas.
Yeah, so it looks like we're assistant officers. There might be a possible fight between one of our officers and a female. One of the guys that called it out was the kiosk, so we gotta assist them. Right here, we're right here.
Yeah. Stand up. On your knees. On your knees. I can't do that. Yes, you can. On your knees. Don't touch me. Get up on your butt. Stand up. Stand up.
Stand up.
I got it. Let's check the vehicle to see if he's broken.
In there?
Looks as though there's a hole in the rear window of the patrol car.
Yeah. You want to see what's inside there? Looks like crushed up pill. Just careful. What is it, Ed?
That's my pain pill.
Ah. What are you on? I need to know just in case I need to call medical.
Well, guess what? I took ecstasy.
You took ecstasy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably why.
She said something to you and she was like, you bitch. I was like, well, trying to...
Girl, don't lie. I know what you said to me.
I think you're misunderstanding.
I know what you said to me. Why are you doing that?
In the back window?
They're taking care of your black ass bitch.
Hey, what is your problem? You need to chill out.
I hate them. They think they run here. They don't run. Bitch. Put my belt in my bag.
Well, all your stuff's going in your bag.
Please.
Even your sunglasses.
Why are you disrespecting me? It's all her fault. That's why I busted the window. Because of you. You.
Who wants to transport?
You.
He's already...
Here he is.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
Oh, you're going to jail.
Well, I thought the ambulance.
Nah. Jail sounds more suiting to you.
Watch your head, watch your step.
She disrespected me. She don't want to help me.
Go ahead and
Get in. Sit down.
Yes.
Watch your head. Watch your head. Sit down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sit down.
Thank you.
Feet forward.
I got it. Come on, let's go. I got you.
Go. Come on, lift up your feet.
There you go.
Oh, you're mad all because of a window.
Sit back.
I should spit in your face, huh?
Should not be not thinking that.
Hey, get a spit mask. Hey, Willer, you got a spit mask?
It's on.
All right.
That's good, man. Get it real quick.
So what happened?
He was over there talking to him through the window. And then once the patrol vehicle left, he's just walking around behind that box over there, picks up a freaking piece of whatever he picks up, launches it at the back of my window, throws it the second one at the passenger side, or not the passenger side, the driver's side back window. Didn't break anything though. But it was all on camera, I was watching. And then he just tried to run across the
Because
street.
you're in the kiosk right now, so you were watching through the video cameras? All right. Yeah, let's make sure. I don't know what kind of pill that is. It's got like sparkles and stuff in it, like it's a made pill, like ecstasy. She's saying that she took ecstasy. So we have a guy who helps us out he saw this individual on camera talking with another officer. The other officer, I guess, left, and then the individual came back and picked up a rock, busted out the whole back window. I'm not sure what happened before or what ensued, but I mean, the individual did say she takes some drugs, so drugs can do a crazy thing.
The windshield. And the hood.
Oh man.
Did that too.
Oh yeah, it looks like, oh, that's some rocks right there, yeah.
She walks like parallel to my window. So she's staring at me, so I let it down. I was like, how can I help you? And she's basically like, you need to go in Circus, handle that bitch because she's threatening me. I said, okay, where in Circus, and what did she say? She didn't tell me exactly the words. She just was like, she looks like you. She's a black bitch. She looks like you. And then I could tell, like, in her eyes, I was like, okay, she could be a little intoxicated. I'm not sure. And then she walked away. She walked back towards here. And then she was out of my side mirror view. So I was like, okay, maybe she's still walking down the street. So I turned right here just to finish my truck. I turned right here and sat. And then like 30 seconds later, he calls out a 468. And then I was like, okay, property damage. Or he said something about damaging a patrol vehicle. And then he needed assistance. He's got one on the ground. So I was like, let me hit this corner, be on my way.
So we're gonna go take a look at the video and see what this individual did to break our window. We can see the subject right here. She's picking up 2 big rocks, just kind of pacing back and forth. And then she goes straight to the back of the patrol car, and that's where she threw the rock to smash out the window. So she picks it back up and throws it at the windshield, cracking the windshield. And she heads back to where she broke the first window and just starts breaking out the glass. And that's when Officer Collins heads out where they start fighting.
You guys have taken me to jail for nothing. All because of that bitch.
You're going to jail because you broke the window and you fought with the officers, all right?
It's not a fight.
Well, you still threw rocks. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, sir.
132 in Bush. I got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can transmit on 4360. Okay, we'll still send a code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want?
Step out of the vehicle, hands up!
What you gonna do when
Get on the ground! Do not move!
Do you have any weapons on you?
I don't reach for mine, you don't reach for yours. What is your problem?
Stop the vehicle!
You want a donut?
Get on the ground!
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
So this past year, Metro got to celebrate its 50th anniversary of being a police agency in Southern Nevada. It's pretty cool to be a part of history and to police a town that's so iconic. Every day here is always exciting. It's always never the same. It's just always something I always enjoyed, always wanted to do, and it's pretty cool that I get to do it now. We received the information of a stolen vehicle. It seems like it was taken without the vehicle's owner's consent, but we're gonna get behind it and see what's going on. Okay, they're pulling into the ARCO now. We're going out on it.
Occupants of the vehicle, put your hands up! Driver of the vehicle, open the door from the outside! We'll explain to you in a second. Step out of the vehicle, hands up, please.
Yes, sir.
Turn around. Turn around. Okay, walk backwards to the sound of my voice.
Oh, my shoe is...
Keep walking back. We'll get you something real quick. Keep walking back.
Drive my shoe.
Keep walking back. Just come over here real quick.
What did I do?
We'll explain to you in a second, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Ow. Yes, sir.
All right, you guys ready for front? All right, front passenger. Step out of the vehicle, hands up.
Sorry, it's really hot.
Turn around, face away from us. All right, walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Keep walking.
No, that's right towards me, right towards me. Stop, stop. What's up?
All right, left rear passenger, open the door from the outside.
All right. Here, take him, take him. My mother's car.
Are you good? So vehicle's occupied 3 times. We were able to get him detained. I ran this girl's record, the driver. She's currently got a warrant for drugs and a limited extradition warrant out of Nye County.
Thank you so much.
This is the only pair of shoes I have for now.
Yeah, those are my shoes.
Drive one of these heels on?
Huh? Well, I just met these guys through my sister. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
And they were giving me a ride to Mandalay Bay where I was meeting some friends. Okay. And I don't really trust people to drive me, so I was all like, I'm gonna drive your car, sir.
Okay. How long have you known them?
I just met them yesterday.
You just met them yesterday?
Yeah, so my sister was all like, well, they can give you a ride. I was like, I don't let no one drive me because, like, people are stupid drivers. And
oh, yeah, I get
So I was all like, can I drive your car? And I guess because I was pretty, you know, I worked it to my advantage. She's like, sure, you can drive my car. I was like, okay, I just need you to drop me off at Mandalay Bay.
These are your sisters, like, mutual friends?
Yeah.
So, like, do you even know their names? Like, you just met
I
them
know the bigger one they call him Juice, and the skinnier one they call him Tay.
So you don't know their actual name?
No.
So,
I just needed to get to the birthday party.
okay. So whose car is it?
I think the skinnier one right there.
Okay. You know how do you get it?
No.
You know? Okay. So the reason why you guys are in this situation right now is because this car is stolen, man.
Are you?
Hey, relax.
Sorry.
Let's worry about you right now.
Okay.
Well, he's got his own things to worry about, but I'm not trying to talk to you about it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I am sorry. I had no idea about that.
Okay.
I was literally just at Park Avenue at my sister's apartment trying to get to Mandalay Bay. I got my bathing suit on.
Okay, give me 1 second, all right? We'll be right back. Who's Tania?
My mother.
Your mother? Okay. So this is her vehicle then?
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that your mom reported this vehicle stolen, right?
No.
Okay, so how long have you had your mom's car?
A day and a half.
Day and a half?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a reason why she reported stolen then? Like, did you ask her for it? Did she let you borrow it, or?
I was left. I had the keys. She left out of town. I had the keys.
Okay. Did she tell you like, hey, you can't take the car, or did you ask if she could borrow the car?
I didn't have no recollection of anybody telling me not to use the car or nothing.
Okay. Because look, I haven't looked at when it was reported stolen, but she definitely reported it stolen. So my partner's gonna figure that out real quick. But my next question is, right where you were sitting, there's a glass pipe that's used to smoke nicotine.
I didn't know exactly who was behind me, but I mean, I did not know nothing about it.
So you don't know how it got there?
It got down the street, no idea.
Does your mom use drugs?
No.
Do you use drugs?
I have in the past, yes.
When was the last time you used?
Last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Supposedly you took the car, right? You're the one in possession of the car. There's now drugs and drug paraphernalia in the car, but none of it's yours. That's what you're telling my officer over here.
I'm telling your officer that I was in possession of the car, yes, and I did not have that in my seat.
So magically appeared.
Just fell out of your pants, dude?
No, that officer did check me.
Well, you've been squirming around right now, so.
I have to pee. I just told this officer.
And while we're talking, a little baggie of crystal meth came out, but you're gonna tell me those are not your pants either?
These are my pants, but...
All right, at least we got that squared away.
I have to use the restroom.
I asked you to be upfront with me. So is there anything else on you now?
Nothing at all. You can check, sir. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had that baggie that you did have.
He's gonna be going to jail today for the possession of controlled substance. Also for taking a vehicle without owner's consent. Driver, to be honest, it sounds like she just got thrown in a loop today, driving a vehicle that's stolen. Hey, Rochelle, like I said, all right, you're only gonna go to jail today for your warrants.
Huh?
You're only gonna go to jail today for your warrants, for the drug warrants and the other warrant out of Nye County. Yeah, you have a warrant out of Nye County that they want to see you on. You're not going to get charged with a stolen vehicle ticket because, like I said, I can't prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you knew this thing was stolen. Granted, there's other circumstances that may say otherwise, but I want to be generous to you today, all right? You have any questions for me? All right. Best of luck to you, all right?
Transitioning from a military mindset into I'm in the United States of America, I need to deal with citizens and my people sort of mindset is a big transition. But there's a lot of stuff that I took with me from the Israeli military. As a sniper, one of the biggest things was attention to detail. And then once I find out what just doesn't seem right, I need to ask the question of why. And that's why I love this job. So we're gonna go ahead and stop this vehicle. It's gonna be more of a reasonable suspicion stop. I've been doing this job long enough to where I've seen a lot of plates to include different countries. I've never seen this one before, so we're gonna go ahead and stop and figure out exactly where this is from, if he has valid registration, if it's even allowed to be on the streets here. Hey, boss man. Yes. How you doing? I'm Officer Sally with Las Vegas Metro. So the reason I pulled you over, it's called a reasonable suspicion stop. I've never seen your license plate before. So do you have your license, registration, and proof of insurance with you by chance?
I do.
I appreciate you. How's your day going?
Pretty well. Yeah, not complaining. License, registration.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. League of Indian Nations North America registration.
Yes, sir. So I do, my father and I, we travel back and forth between Alabama and Las Vegas.
Alabama?
Yes.
Okay.
Alabama and Las Vegas. And okay. So it's the Kiowa Nation by way of the Alabamas.
So is that what you mean? Is that also like why it says diplomat here or something? Okay. Sure. Interesting, man. You're teaching me something. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
I'm always happy to learn a little something, something. So wait, Northwestern Territory in Morocco. Can you explain that?
So my dad's better at explaining it, but basically it's the League of Indian Nations is something that is originally something to Morocco because the Al Moroccan Nation was the nation that began back in 1919 or 1918 the treaty with America. So that's where the League of Indian Nations is registered.
Okay. And then did you have insurance for the vehicle?
I do, but my dad is the one that handles it. So.
If he's able to text you a picture or anything like that, that works.
Okay.
So you work on that. I'll head back to my vehicle for now. Awesome. Appreciate you. Hey, Sarge. I pulled over this vehicle because I saw the plate and I did not recognize it. And it belongs to a League of Indian Nations of North America. Okay, so it is fake. So at first I thought it was, okay, yeah, I'm, okay. Sorry. What's up, man?
I want to come in. Kind of hot.
Yeah, so obviously you can see the plates. I called Sarge. He said it hails from like a Noorish form of sovereign citizen.
Okay.
It's where they claim to be Native Americans and also of a Moroccan descent. He has a legitimate Nevada license and it's valid, but when I ran him, he also has a warrant for expired registration.
Does he have insurance? He doesn't have it.
He said my dad has it. I said, hey, if your dad texts it over, I'm good with that.
I'll go ask him.
I ran it. It's not coming back stolen, but it's also not coming back to anything.
This is a fake plate. Saw the same thing.
So yeah, I saw it, and then he was definitely driving away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I'll come out.
Yes, sir. I didn't know what this was for, and I was on my way to work.
Okay. So if you want, I'm happy to work with you, bro. Okay. So right now, you're going to be taken to jail, and you're literally just going to see a judge, and then the judge is going to kick you loose. It's just because you have a traffic warrant and you haven't taken care of it.
I didn't know that
I understand.
Jeez.
It is what it is at this point. When it comes to the matter of the plate, okay, my sergeant who's been around a lot longer than I have explained the matter to me. So this is not valid here in the United States of America.
Okay.
It is not good for use, and it has actually been used in many attempts to avoid paying registration and so on and so forth. Okay, so that along with your warrant together, it's just what we like to call a pattern.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm being honest with you just because you've been super cool with me and I want to be super cool with you. I'll keep your phone out of the sun for now, okay?
Quick history lesson on the whole sovereign thing. The League of Indian Nations of North America does not exist. This guy is absolutely not a diplomatic agent or diplomat of any government.
Okay.
It's a fictitious plate, which is obviously a misdemeanor crime. unregistered vehicle, no insurance.
Plus the warrant.
He's going on the warrant, so he'll get some citations. He'll go on the warrant, and that'll be in. The car's going to stay here parked, so the license plate's ours. Fake license plate's ours.
Yeah, so it in as evidence.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to Patrick one more time and see what's up. Hey Patrick, I know you mentioned that you kind of got roped into the whole transferring of gear and such with your dad. Can you explain that a little bit more to me?
So my dad and I basically, I do sound and I do it for performances. I do them back and forth between here, Atlanta, Cincinnati.
Like what type of performances?
I do the one-man looping show. So I'm the
What's a looping show?
So I play all of the instruments myself and I loop them together with a looping pedal and I build the entire
Oh, it's
song.
kind of one of those where you're like, you're pressing the bass, you got a harmonica on your mouth, you got like, is it similar to those sort of things?
Similar, yeah.
Okay.
I work here at the tribal location called Nubu Cannabis Consumption Lounge.
Okay. You said it's registered in the tribal land. I noticed that on the registration, on the paper that you provided, it said something that it's a derivative of Morocco. Can you, like, what do you mean by that?
The original treaty that was made that created the United States, that was signed in 1918, was between the Al Moroccan Empire and the United States of America.
Okay.
So the United States has an agreement with the Indian nations, and that is registered with Morocco.
Okay. So here in the state of Nevada, we don't recognize that as a legitimate registration. Most states here in the United States will not recognize a sovereign citizen plate for a vehicle, okay?
So I've been working downtown for a couple years now. You just never know what you're going to get coming down here. It can be anything from very violent crime to people running naked in the street. And that's what I love about coming down here is you really never know what you're going to get when you come into work. We're gonna stop this dude. He just ran the stop sign.
Hey, you just ran through that stop sign, nothing crazy?
But I stopped.
You didn't come to a complete stop. Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
But I stopped at that sign, sir.
Okay, well.
I've lived here for 5 years.
You got to come to a complete stop where your suspension settles, everything like that. You can't just roll through it, okay? You have your registration. This is your vehicle?
Yes.
What'd you do to your car, man? Looks like you got a full-on topiary going on.
I'm a little private island.
Your private island?
Makes people smile.
Yeah, right. You have your...
road rage down.
Yeah, right. You got your insurance, sir? Is it on your phone?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor and just step back over to my car for me? Yeah. We can talk over there. How long you been working on the car?
Oh, ever since I got it. I was kind of bored. It's like I'm
2013?
driving a red convertible, and I'm like, this is a boring car. I put a little antenna, a coconut tree on the antenna, built a little island around it with a little guy in a sombrero.
Yeah.
And everybody's just like, this is so much fun. You put me in such a good mood.
Oh my gosh, how many hours you got in that?
Lots.
You just hang out in front of the car for me? Appreciate it. So I'm not going to give you a ticket or anything for rolling through the stop sign, but you do have to come to the complete stop, okay? Here's your information back. What else you got going on with your car?
Well, once I get the top down, I have an active volcano in the back.
You have an active volcano in the back?
I got a little fogger machine. I had to take it out last year because it
doesn't work right now?
Well, I got cracks in it, and it started looking like the car was on fire. And I'm like, all right, that's not the effect I was going for.
Right.
I had a zip line for a little while. At the other end of the mirror, you pull a string, and a little dude will come sliding down the zip line.
You got this thing all decked out. Does it drive good?
It does. The heater doesn't work. The air conditioner doesn't work. There's no stereo.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, it's doing okay.
Too bad your fog machine doesn't work, huh? You
I know. I had a bubble machine, but bubble machines are annoying. It's basically just spreads soap everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is a big old mess. Never mind for that.
Your gas mileage suffer from all this? A little bit?
Well, yeah. Luckily, everything works. You know, I said since it's my normal car, I have to make sure everything is actually working.
You have a good day?
You're the same. Thank you, officer.
So I've been on the department for over 5 years now. I spent majority of my career down here in Convention Center. It's a different style of policing, but it's enjoyable for me because you get to experience all walks of life that come visit Las Vegas from across the world. Right now we're responding to a possible burglary in progress. The person reported that he's staying at an Airbnb at this location, and he found the light on inside the room, and the bedroom door is locked. He can't get in. You call?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on?
I was going home.
Okay.
Entering my home.
Right.
And I opened the light in the salon, and like the light on the bedroom was open. There was a light on one of our bedroom, and it was the first time. It's my friend's bedroom, so it was the first time the light was open. So I tried to open the door, but it was like blocked from the inside.
Like the bedroom?
Yes.
Where were you today before you came here?
In the wind.
The wind?
The encore, like the poker room.
Okay, so you just came back?
Yeah, I just came back. He was not with me. He was still in the poker room, so I was alone.
So this is your first time back here today, though, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So did you book the Airbnb, or did your friend book the Airbnb?
My friend booked the Airbnb.
Okay. Just stay here. We're in clearly negative on the right for now.
Help you less lethal. Nate's on hands.
Police department! If there's anybody inside, make yourself known! Alright, looks like we have like a kitchen long. Hall to the right. Yep. Police department, make yourself known if you're inside! I'm good with it. Alright. Get that left corner here. Got a kitchen to the left. Okay, I'll hold this kitchen right here while you guys clean up that hallway. And he said it's the bedroom door, right? This is all open. Here, I'm going this way, check the door. Police department! Stay with that. Stay with me. And wait, clean this kitchen? I'm clear with that? Clear? I can already tell the police department, if you're in that kitchen, make yourself known.
The door right, closet right.
You guys need another body? You guys good?
I could already tell what it was. The door was wedged. Like the bottom is, and it felt to me like exactly like he said. It felt like somebody was pushing on it. Right there, to that. But it wedges. Then it feels like somebody pushing on it, and then it just pops open.
Oh.
That's what he thought. It did, because of what he said, that's what I felt too.
Control theme area 44, the rest of it's just clear.
This one on the left
room is already messy already.
It's gonna be the door.
Is
this door, right?
On the left, yeah.
So push it. It feels like it's wedged, but it's wedged. But push it on the foot. Okay, yeah, it's getting wedged. It feels like someone's pushing back against you, right?
Yes, that's all.
So I mean, it's better safe than sorry. I mean, you don't want to assume there's nothing, because it really does feel like someone's pushing against it.
Yeah,
because that's what I was thinking too.
Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
It feels like there's someone in it. Yeah. Okay.
You're right.
Yeah.
But does anything look different? Anything look missing, or anything look askew from what? How you remember it?
Hey, at least you have the story to bring back home.
Yeah.
Right? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right?
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. King's 10. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 10-847 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want? Step out of the vehicle, hands up! What you gonna do? When get on the ground! Do not move!
Do you have any weapons on you?
I don't reach for mine, you don't reach for yours.
What is your problem?
Stop the vehicle! You want a donut? Get on the ground!
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
So what's going on right now is we had a shot spotter right down the street near Bruce and Fremont. Our Fusion Watch dispatch observed the male near where the shots were fired. Unfortunately, the bus arrived and he entered onto the bus to get away from the scene. He got on his bus in front of us right now, so we're just gonna we're pre-planning right now, making sure we have all resources. So we're gonna follow real quick and come up with a plan. We're probably gonna be doing a high-risk stop on a bus. Control 1DP40. I'm right behind that bus. We're gonna be southbound on Fremont, approaching Eastern.
We did advise them they're going to try to get the bus driver to pull over.
We're in contact with the bus driver right now. We're gonna get him to safely stop the bus. We don't want to just light it up right away, cause a panic on the bus. So we're gonna see if the bus driver can stop it. That way we can safely approach the bus tactically. Also, we got to keep in mind that we got several patrons on the bus, so we want to make sure they're safe as well. So we got low lethal, beanbag, canine, also 40. So if the person runs, they could be apprehended safely, which is with the low lethal, which is the dog.
It looks like the subject is wearing black sweatpants, going to have a white stripe down the leg.
Fusion Watch is currently watching the suspect, watching his movements. We don't want this to turn into a hostage situation, so we're going to approach this the best, safest way we can.
Cannon 4 is going to be on the very rear driver's side.
Yes, it's on the east side. Where's your call sign?
There's like 1, 2, 3 people in the back. Yeah, we can kind of isolate him if we come through this very rear door. You get parked in the number 2 lane. Where's your call sign?
So they're stopping right now. What we're going to do is go ahead and do a high-risk stop. Okay, you want us on this side? Yep. Okay.
Okay, when you're ready to pop the door, we're ready. You got your less lethal? We're gonna try to isolate him there.
Okay.
Okay, make it a distance, but.
Everybody off the bus! Everybody off the bus! Off the bus! Off the bus! Get in the front! You stay in the back! You stay in the back! Stay in the back! Right there! Don't you move!
Hey, come on. Cherry, get up there. Cherry, get up there.
Keep your hands right there! Don't move. Keep your hands up! Metro Police! Keep your hands up! Off the bus! Off the bus! Go the other way!
Go. Get off.
Off the bus!
Get off the bus.
Come back! You guys getting covered?
Gotcha.
There you go. And keep your hands right here. I need to get ready. You understand me? Do you understand? Get up! Forward! Hands up! No, hands up! Get
Step back. Crossfire. Get over. Step back. Keep coming back. Get on the ground. Lay in her stomach. Put your arms out like an airplane. Arms out. Palms up. All right, let's go. Control 1 DP40, 1 in custody. You can lift it. We're called for.
All right, sit down for me.
Your side?
I'd do like a 4. 8, 4.
Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hey, will somebody secure that backpack?
All right, so this is the suspect's backpack that was set next to him on the bus. We're gonna ask for consent to get inside and see if there's a gun in it, and go from there. Hey man, is this your backpack?
Yeah.
Can I check inside of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put your palms together. I want to make sure the cuffs aren't too tight.
He gave me consent to look into the bag, so permission. So I'm gonna check and see if there's a gun in it. And it looks like we do have a gun right now. It's gonna be a Taurus.
Yeah, you literally like yesterday.
Nothing in the chamber.
Yeah, just yesterday.
Looks like 9mm rounds.
I can see gunshot. I work at Taco Bell.
So what we're gonna do is secure this in the car. We're gonna run a serial number. Make sure it's not stolen. Hey, can you check and see if he has a CCW?
No, he doesn't.
Okay. So officers just advised on the radio that they did locate a shell casing. At the scene where the call initially came out. This subject does have a firearm on him. On the shell casing it was located as a 9mm round. In his gun, he has 9mm live rounds. After running his information, he does not have a CCW, concealed carry permit to carry. There was no gun holster on him or on this person, so that's a criminal offense in itself. All right, so right now I'm gonna take a picture of the back of the casing to see if it matches the imprint of the casing that was found, so we can tie this bullet to the casing that was located on scene. So we have 2 scenes, right? So we have a scene up there where the casing was found, and also they located an impact from gunfire inside the NV energy box. We are just tying everything together with photos. Fusion Watch video have him walking away from the scene, so we're checking the scene for any cameras and see if we got him actually firing a gun. The detectives would pick this up later and put everything together. But yeah, he's not willing to talk. We read him Miranda. He doesn't want to talk to us. So we're gonna go over here to the suspect and just let him know what he's going to jail for or what he's being charged with. Hey Warren, So I just want to call and tell you what you're getting charged with. Okay. Did anybody tell you?
No.
Okay. So you're gonna be charged for carrying a concealed firearm without a CCW, concealed carry permit. Okay.
Okay.
In Nevada, you need to have a CCW. It was in your backpack. Just so you know, that's a felony charge. Okay. Yeah. So I just want to let you know, man. I appreciate you being cool. I really appreciate you getting off the bus. Listening to us, because there's a lot of people on the bus, right?
Yeah.
So I appreciate you following our verbal commands. That's very important, right? Because I don't want you to get hurt, and we don't want nobody else to get hurt. So, you know, you made a bad decision. It is what it is, man, right?
Yeah.
So you're really young. So hopefully you can still change your life.
Is there a way that, like, even though this was a felony charge, is there a way that it could possibly get dropped down to a misdemeanor?
Oh, I have not. So that'd be through the courts, okay?
Okay.
So
I got you.
All we do is we if there's probable cause, we arrest on the probable cause and apply the charges. Okay.
Gotcha, I understand.
All right, Warren. Like I said, man, you're young, man.
Yeah.
So hopefully, if I see you again, it's not on bad terms, right?
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Right now, I'm currently assigned to the Bolden Area Command Flex Team, which is a proactive unit. We utilize both marked patrol units and plane cars. One of our main things that we try and focus on here is stolen vehicles. We like to go out there and try and find these stolen cars and get them to land at a specific location in order to safely take them into custody. Got it. Moving.
Subjects on the ground. We'll take that.
All right, so right now we have a stolen vehicle we're about to light up. So it's occupied.
Sounds like they're about to arrive, actually.
Get on the ground! Do it now! Get on the ground! Yep, watch cross, watch cross.
Oh my God.
Put your hands out, all the way.
My hands, I've got hands.
Okay, take him.
Oh my gosh, I gotta leave.
Place your hands behind your back.
I got hands right here.
Yep, I got it. Go ahead, take it.
Oh my God, my keys is on here, please. Lord have mercy, what is going on? Boy, I'm so sorry, baby. Whatever's going on here. Could somebody tell me what's going on? I'm sorry, sir.
Sit on your rear. Stand up.
Thank you. I'm sorry. It wasn't our fault, y'all. We just taking her home. That's it.
Who are you taking home?
I'm not taking no one home. The driver jumped out the car.
Okay.
And said, y'all better get out or something, he said. And I'm like, what's up? No, I'll drive. I got a license or whatever. And he's like, nah, jump out the car, bro. Just jump out the car. So he jumped out and ran that way.
He ran that way?
In the back, behind that gate back there. When we put back there. Yes, sir.
Why do I have a hard time believing you on that?
Because I'm not lying, sir.
What if I was to tell you that we had officers watching you and saw that there was only 2 people in the car and that this third person doesn't exist that you're trying to tell me?
Yes, they do, sir.
I'm telling you no, because we had officers watching the whole time driving the vehicle, man.
Sir.
There was only 2 of you. So stop trying to make up this story that there's a third person that ran over there.
No, I seen you guys watching me in this truck right here.
Yeah, and no one ran from the car.
And
you 2 were the only 2 in the car.
This lady right here has nothing to do with nothing.
Okay.
She's innocent. She don't have nothing.
Okay.
And
do you know why you're detained?
To get no, sir.
Just hold on.
Know.
Well, the car's stolen.
Okay. Oh Lord.
So that's the reason why you're detained.
Lord.
Okay. We're gonna get.
See, he talking about something. He just got it out the impound or something. I'm telling you.
Listen, we know you were the driver. Stop trying to say otherwise. I'm telling you facts. I'm not asking you any questions. It's reasonable to believe that there's something wrong with this car.
Yes,
right?
It is. It's
and you're driving it.
Window, smells crazy.
You have a warrant that you also have a no bail on.
Bench warrant for not going to court for.
Yeah.
Damn it, I just got put back on calendar. Where's my phone?
Okay, well, how about this? We're going to go talk to your other friend that was over there, okay?
Okay, her name is Toy, sir.
Okay.
And she don't know nothing. She just wanted to ride home.
Can you help, sir? Troy, listen to me. You said that like 5 or 6 times, but you're not answering my question. My question is if he was taking you home, and you live, 2 miles that way, off of Washington.
Yeah.
Why are you guys parked here in this neighborhood?
I don't know why he pulled over here. I don't know why. I'm innocent. I promise to God.
Okay.
I promise to God.
We live in a day and age where a little bit of dope isn't that big of a deal. Is that what you guys are doing? Are you guys gonna come over here and do some dope or what?
No, sir. On my soul, I would. I promise to God. On my soul, I would. I promise to God.
Okay. How long has Tony been having this car today?
I don't know. I didn't even. He told me this was his friend's car.
He told you it was his friend's car?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I promise.
Did you notice anything weird about the car?
No.
No?
He just said that he couldn't get the key in the ignition. I'm saying I would never pay him.
You would never pay him?
I would never pay him to take me home if I would knew that it was stolen. I promise to God.
So, real quick, nobody here said anything about this car being stolen until just now.
I'm just saying, I never knew.
So why would you bring that up that the car is stolen if nobody
I
said anything
never
about the car
knew.
being stolen?
He said it was his friend's car, sir.
Okay. Why did you use the word stolen for this car?
I never knew. And when I see all these cops like this, I said, oh my God, Tony. He said, I'm so sorry, Miss. I said, please don't tell me that. I never knew, sir. Officer.
My partner said they found some dope on you?
Mm-hmm. What's this? What's in there? Stick? It's probably a half a stick of what? Of sure. PCP.
Is there any other dope in your bag?
No.
Okay.
So right here, what we have is Kia Soul. You can obviously see clear signs that this vehicle has been stolen. You can tell right here on the ignition column that it has been tampered with, and that's usually what they do on vehicles like these. They'll pull it down and rewire it and shove a key in there to get it started, either a key or like a screwdriver. You can also tell back here, the whole window's busted back out, so that is probably how they used to gain entry into the vehicle itself.
She just admitted like he was driver.
Okay,
She knew it was stolen.
Okay, gotcha. So she just admitted to you guys that she was driving, or he was driving a known stolen vehicle, and he knew it.
Correct.
Perfect. Is she going to?
Yeah, we're just gonna. She has 2 warrants.
Okay, perfect.
County. County. Yeah, they're county warrants.
All right, Tony. Hey, man. All right, so here's what's going to happen, man. You are going to be going to jail today for your 2 warrants, okay?
2 warrants?
Yes, sir. You have 2. Also, here's what you're also going to be charged with. You're going to be charged with possession of a stolen vehicle today as well. Okay? So that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a van come up, and you're going to go down to county jail today, okay?
Lord, can I get you a gun so I can shoot myself in
No,
the
man.
head?
We ain't going to do that.
Please.
Okay?
Oh, my daughter. Oh, my
All right, man.
grades,
So just
bro.
hang out here for me, and we'll come talk to you here in a second.
Toya, I'm sorry.
So we'll just get him down to county then.
So I've been a cop here over at South Central Area Command for about 6 years. I really like working here because the other officers that work here are a bunch of hard workers. We get a lot of bad guys off the streets, and it really helps because the community has a lot of good people in it too. And so you really feel like you make a difference. So right now we're going to a dispute between 2 roommates inside of an apartment. Sounds like it's getting pretty heated, so we need to get there really quickly before it turns into something physical. Hello, what's going on tonight?
I don't know. I was in my room, dude. I just got home from a 12-hour shift.
Okay.
I went to my room. My other roommate came in and said, hey, they're out here fighting. I came out to see what was going on.
What do you say they're out here fighting? Who do you mean?
Him and her. So I came out. Jeff don't hit women.
Okay, well, that's good.
So I came out. Jeff's got blood on his face.
Yeah.
Trina's on the ground, and he's holding her because she won't to keep her from hitting him. You know?
Okay, why is she trying to hit him?
She said that he stepped at her. I don't know. I don't know. That's all.
Are everybody in there drinking?
Those 2.
Okay.
The 2 that are fine.
Okay, what's your name, ma'am?
Rayetta.
Rayetta, and you live here, right?
Yep, it's my house. I told them that no more drinking in my house.
Okay.
Beyond this date, it's over. I tell my husband if he comes over, no drinking, period. If they drink, going to jail.
Okay. Hello, Jeff.
They both agreed.
How you doing?
They both agreed, no drinking.
Can you do me a favor, sit down right there?
No, just be respectful, Jeff.
Jeff.
Be respectful.
You sit down, okay?
Just be respectful.
For what? Excuse me? I'm just asking you to. Can you sit down for me? I gotta talk to you.
Stand down and talk to him.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
What's going on tonight?
Drinking.
Well, I can tell that, man. What happened to your head?
How's it going? Hello.
Happy good one.
What do you mean? Well, I mean, something happened to your head. That she said you were bleeding earlier. I can see the mark, so I'm asking what happened.
On my head.
Okay. Right, I gotta confirm your identity. Do you have any kind of ID on you, Jeff?
Them 2 that were fine.
No? Okay. Do you have an ID from Las Vegas, or where are you from?
You want me to go talk to her?
Yeah, if you want to go try to talk to Trina, see what's going on. So Jeff, Jeff, I need to identify you, okay? We can do this the easy way,
You got
or
it.
we can do the hard way.
Trina.
No, I have a ID for you.
Okay.
You go.
There, that makes things easy. See, now I know who you are.
What did I do?
Jeff, here's the thing is I'm talking to you.
What did I do?
Well, there's a disturbance here, Jeff. That's why I'm here. I didn't just drop out of the sky.
I wasn't. Yeah, okay.
Right? I came here for a reason.
Neither did I.
Okay. What happened tonight? What's going on? I know you're drinking, but what's going on? Why are you upset? Is there an argument between you and somebody in the house?
Was that upset?
Well,
I was honest with
from what I was told, the door was broke, right? By you, right? I don't know why. I don't know why you decided to do it.
Women, he went out and punched the door.
Okay, so you're mad about some woman.
Nah, I punched her door.
Okay, well that's what I had.
I'm not about to tell you all that, but
you don't have to tell me the gory details, but I just need to know what's going on.
I was upset that like whatever I said don't really matter, but it don't matter.
Well, it does matter, and I'll tell you why, okay? Here's the problem is, if you're upset and you're volatile and you're punching walls, right? What I'm afraid of is that eventually you stop punching walls and you start punching people that live in the house.
That's never happened.
Okay, well, I don't know that. It sounds like she already talked to you about drinking while you're here, things like that, right? Because she doesn't want problems.
Told me like there's no more drinking.
Okay. Is that something that you're going to be able to do? Like not drink? Because tonight it seems like you've had plenty. So
tomorrow it seems like I have to live here. So yes.
Okay, so
not to be a smart ass, but
it's okay.
I was kind of being smart.
It's okay. You know what? I didn't take it personally.
Okay.
She said she's gonna go to bed.
And then about the door, she's good.
Yeah, she said she just needs to calm down. But
all right. So Jeff, all you need to do at this point is listen.
Okay, you got it, big jaw.
All right.
Yes, sir. You got it, big jaw.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. I speak fluent drunkenese. So here's the thing, Jeff.
You silly.
Right? The people inside the apartment, they just want to be left alone, go to sleep. Right? Is that something you're going to be able to do?
Yeah.
Right? Because here's the problem, Jeff. If we get a call to come back out here because things are escalating, somebody's got to go to jail. Usually the person that goes to jail is the person doing the escalating. In this case, it might be you because you're inebriated.
Yeah.
Right? So are you planning to just go to sleep?
Yeah.
So we're just going to finish up here, and then I'm just going to talk to them, make sure they're cool to have you go back inside, and then you'll be able to go back inside. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay, can you just stay seated here for a few more minutes?
Yes, sir. You got it.
Thank you. Police department. Hello, Rayetta? Can you just show me the door that he kicked?
Yeah. That he punched?
Or punched? Sorry. Oh, okay. So it's just a outside door. That's not one of the main inside doors. Okay. Any problems, you give us a call back.
I will.
All right. Do you have any problems with him going back into his room or whatever?
No.
Okay. All right.
No, but if I call y'all out of here again, if they drink,
Well, I
want them both down. If either
one of them's got to go to jail. That's what happens. If either somebody's going to go to jail. I explained it to him. I didn't talk with her, right? But it sounds like she's going to go to bed or whatever, right? And they need to just leave each other alone. Yeah. Okay, Jeff, do you want to go in your room then?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want you guys to go in my room.
Nobody's going in your room, Jeff.
They're both normally very respectful.
Just tell them you can go into your room, okay? So that this way the rest of the night can go peacefully.
So how's this end?
This is exactly how it ends. You're going to go to bed.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you, Jeff.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Kingston. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want? Step out of the vehicle, hands up! What you gonna do when you're on the ground? Do not move!
Do you have any weapons on you? I don't reach for mine, you don't reach for yours. What is your problem?
Stop the vehicle!
You want a donut?
Get on the ground!
This special edition of Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Right now, we received information that there's a stolen vehicle in the area. The vehicle is apparently supposed to be armed with a firearm. It just drove past our station about less than 3 minutes ago, so we're gonna try to see if we can catch up to it. We just located the vehicle. Right now, we got the air unit following, so in case it takes off, it probably will not be within our pursuit criteria, but we're gonna take it down right now. Driver of the vehicle, open the door and step out with your hands up. Step out of the car, face away from us. Keep your hands up and step out of the car. All right, Greg, you got it? Yeah. He's got a 413 on his hip. Tell him to sidestep to his left. Sidestep to his left. Keep walking back. Do not reach for the gun, all right? Keep walking back. Keep walking back. Keep walking.
Back.
How you doing? We'll explain to you what's going on. I'm not reaching for anything, ma'am. Keep your hands up inside the car.
I haven't done anything. That's the props. That is for a video, so that is the props. If you look at it, you can tell.
Yeah, it is.
All right, front passenger, step out. Walk backwards the sound of my voice. Keep walking back, ma'am. How many other people are in the car?
There's one more. What is going on? Why are we?
We'll explain to you in a second. Rear passenger, exit the vehicle, step out. Turn around, hands up. Face away from us. Face that way. Walk backwards now. Keep going. Keep going. All right, stop right there.
Does he have something on his picture there?
Greg, come to my side real quick. Pop the trunk real quick. Clear. You see that guy had a U.S. Marshal vest on? That's interesting. So, do you usually just roll around in this thing?
No,
honestly?
As I was telling the officer that I took a guy that I know, which I really don't know that well, said, hey, he needed somebody, an extra body, and some little short film that he was doing, which is where the
like a short film or like a music video?
Slash, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're doing an extended version of a music video, they all look like movies.
What kind of music video is it?
Rap, I guess.
Rap music?
Yeah.
So the guns are fake, right? Is it prop gun, to my understanding?
Prop.
You understand that people who perceive that as real, because we perceive that as real for a second. You know, you rolling around with a prop gun, you can get yourself into kind of a pickle, right?
Yes.
So who does this car belong to?
The car belongs to a guy named Mark.
Okay. Mark, who's Mark to you?
Mark is nobody to me except for the guy who leased the car to her for her driving job. He came to the house, picked her up. They went and did the driver check for Uber Eats.
Right.
Then he put her on the insurance and left the vehicle with her. To my understanding, it's only one key. He gave that to her, and that was.
Has she been paying for this? Has she been paying for this vehicle? Do you know?
Yeah, he's been charging her 50 a day. As a matter of fact,
a day?
50 a day on Cash App, where she sent him payments. So
you understand how much 50 a day is for 2 months, right?
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second.
I did not steal the car.
Okay, just because you're being arrested does not mean you're guilty by any means, okay? It's just that today we have probable cause to make an arrest, okay? So that's what's going to be happening about today. Okay, when we read the report, there's a male who has the exact same getup. He's accompanied by a female. I'm not saying it is you or not, but everything kind of points that way. But that's
what are you saying?
Huh?
What are you saying?
They want to go to jail.
Yeah, you're unfortunately going to go to jail today, but...
For what? He gave me the keys. I didn't steal that man's car.
But did he ever ask for it back? Is that then you just never return it back to him? Is that the case, you think?
Yeah, because he wanted me to do sexual stuff for him, and I told him I wouldn't.
Don't you think he should have called the police and could have probably prevented this situation from even occurring? If that was the case, if he was making those kind of advancements? So, unfortunately, you're going to go to jail today. All right? Where's the other guy? Hey, David, how's it going, man? Hey, what's the deal with him rolling around in a vest that says U.S. Marshals? Okay,
I really don't know, really.
Okay, how long have you known him for?
I've known him for maybe about a year, maybe a good year.
Is he usually?
No, he's like a security guard. Really, I look at him like a security guard.
Okay, and I get that. You know, security. There's a fine line between the difference between security and vest that says U.S. Marshals, because that incident, and he's got a weapon on his hip. It makes it portray that he's...
that's the main thing. I was like, man, I just wanted to get some Burger King.
Okay. So a couple of things I found in your pocket that appears to be like sherm sticks. Why are we talking about sherm?
Yeah, like weed.
Your weed? You sure?
I mean,
I know what it is. It's PCP. Hey man, like at this point, like it is.
Yeah.
How long have you been using that stuff for?
I really don't. I just.
So you just carry it around though? You don't use it?
Yeah.
Have you used it in the past though?
No.
Never?
No.
So what's the difference about today? About you having it?
I'm just hungry, really.
You just hungry?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, no problem. Thanks, buddy.
What's the update on the car?
So I pull up the report for the car, and it appears that the registered owner of the vehicle had the male and female come over to take a look at the car as if he was interested in selling it to them. And I guess these two hopped in the car, and when the registered owner went to confront him, the male flashed a handgun from his waistband, told him that he was strapped. In the report, it specifically states the male has got a military camouflage vest, and it happened to be the same thing he was wearing right now. So we're gonna hold of detectives and get the situation resolved. Hey, Melez, you're going to be placed under arrest for possession of stolen vehicle and grand larceny auto. That's what's going to happen right now.
It's wrong. Right? It's wrong. It goes against everything that the American judicial system stands for. Okay. I understand due diligence, but I do also understand false accusations.
All right.
When I get out, I'm going to make sure I file that report.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, all right? They're both going to be going to jail for grand larceny auto. Female's going to go to jail for a glass pipe as well, and then rear passenger for the PCP that was found on him. All on a good day's work.
What motivates me to do this job is just the community, the people, and when my family living out here, my daughter, people when they come out here, I want to make sure that this town is safe for everybody to come out and enjoy themselves. He just ran the red light.
So we have this guy on a scooter here. Anybody who's operating a bicycle on a scooter that is on the street must obey by all traffic laws. He's gone through 2 red lights so far. So we're gonna make a stop on him.
What's up, man? Come up over here to the front. Come up right here.
So the reason we're stopping you right now is...
No.
Yes.
No,
listen. Hey, you're being detained right now. Just He's gonna hold it. Come in front of the vehicle, please. Just step right over here.
Go to the front.
Unhand me.
Go to the front.
Talking to me. Unhand me.
Go to the front.
Calm the down.
You're detained right now. Please step in front of the vehicle. So I'm gonna explain to you why we stopped you, okay? If you're on a bicycle, a scooter, you have to stop at a red light. You cannot continue through.
Up on that.
Okay, so there's 2 red lights that you went through.
I did.
Okay, do you have a light on the front of this at all? A white light? Okay, well that's another reason why we stopped you, okay? You also don't. It's not affixed to it.
Okay.
Do you have any weapons on you for self-protection?
I have my...
Don't, without reaching. All right, I'm just gonna take that off of you for a second. Well, because you have it, you're not handcuffed. I could handcuff you and then leave it on you.
No one's taking your firearm away.
Okay.
So you see what I don't reach for mine, you don't reach for yours.
That's at our discretion, sir.
No.
Yes.
No.
Do you have any identification on you, sir?
It is. No one disarms you. You shouldn't disarm me. I don't touch mine. You shouldn't touch yours. Plain and simple. That's the way it works. I do have identification. Do you want it?
Yes. Now, is there any weapons in there for self-protection?
Sir, I just told you
I'm asking you. You could just say yes or no.
Sir, I told you right here. I don't reach for mine. You don't reach for yours.
Sir, do you have another one in there?
Sir, you don't reach for yours.
Would you like me to detain you?
Sir,
with handcuffs? Can you answer the question?
So now you're just going to violate my rights. If you want to violate my rights, go ahead and handcuff.
Can you answer the question so we can just go through this?
If you want to handcuff me, go ahead and violate my rights. Because you got what you wanted, okay?
Okay.
Because you're violating my rights.
If you say so. Go ahead and get your ID, sir.
You got it, sir.
I'm just making sure there's no weapons in there. That's it.
No, you're going into my bag. No. Yeah, you are.
Just grab your ID.
Go off. Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Have you ever been cited or arrested here before?
Maybe in the past, like 7 years ago.
Okay. What's the last 4 of your social, do you know?
I do not remember right now.
You don't?
You got my information right there, big man.
No, I'm just trying to make sure that we're not doubling up on different people.
No. Well,
that are in
my
the
attorney
system.
will take care of it. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. My attorney will take care of it. If you guys need to take me in, my attorney will take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Can you just confirm through mugshot so we have a confirmation?
No, it's his scope too.
Oh, it's his scope on there?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and take off all your stuff.
What am I being arrested for, sir?
You have warrants.
Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Marijuana, we have one in custody. That is going to be his warrant.
Is that why you're acting like this? Is because you know you got warrants?
No, sir. I have no extraditable warrants, actually. So.
They're not extraditable. They're from here.
One simple red light. I don't do stupidity, man. I don't do stupidity. I took one red light. I don't do stupidity.
Are you supposed to run red lights?
So give me my ticket and go about my day.
Well, you got warrants.
Okay, well then go give me my warrant stuff and then I'll go about my day. Simple as that.
Got a car?
Yeah. Can you please not shove me? I will go wherever you want.
Come on over here, man.
Can you grab me? Yes. Please, 'cause he's shoving me.
No, he's not, but go ahead.
Grab me wherever you want.
No problem.
He has 2 warrants, so he's going to be going to jail. You know, if he was calm, cool, and collected, we possibly could have let him go with a couple of citations. But I mean, the way he's acting and all that, I mean, he's got some stuff on him, some tools and stuff. He's got trespassing priors, so he's probably out here, out on the strip, doing something he shouldn't.
Can you help me?
What's up?
Can you help me with this right cuff?
Is it too tight?
This one right here on this side.
Okay. Here. Is that better? Oh, okay. All right. Do you understand what's going on now?
No, I don't.
Okay. So the reason why we stopped you is because we saw the red lights. Okay.
That's fine.
So that's why. So you know, I'm not violating your rights or anything like that. I was doing a lawful stop because you ran the red lights.
More calm down,
yes.
bro. Appreciate that.
Why'd you run the red light? Are you like trying to head somewhere? Are you in a hurry somewhere, or what's going on?
I've always done it with my bike.
Oh, you've always done it with your bike?
I did it with my bike. I used to do it with my bike. I would hop on the sidewalk, and I was gonna do it on the sidewalk, but it was so much easier to do it
with the scooter.
Yeah. So that's it. And that was my best.
So you know, like when you're out on the strip and everything like that, what goes on the strip? People drinking and stuff like that.
No, I
right?
understand.
I know we don't want you getting.
I understand.
I know.
And I know the responsibility, you guys.
We're here for the safety. We just want to make sure you're safe.
I just. You guys are better than this, man. You guys we give you guys like the right to arrest people. So you guys are better than this, bro. Please, like you guys.
I know. I understand. Look, Henry. I want to make sure you're safe.
You guys protect our country, bro. You guys are badass.
Well, I appreciate that. But the thing is I got to make sure you're safe too.
What you're arresting me? What the warrants are taking me?
Yeah.
Is it? Are you seeing it as an officer? Does this look bad?
Does it look bad?
Or is it something like
no? If
we need to slap you in the hand.
Well, I mean,
we need to discipline you.
I don't know. The judge will decide that.
All right, fine. Please, because these handcuffs are really hurting me.
All right.
I just want to get out of here already. Okay. Please. Let's just get to the report, please.
All right.
Just a couple months ago, I was promoted to be a field training officer here in Southeast Area Command. Before this, I did a couple of years over in the Downtown Area Command. I'm just extremely excited to be able to share what I've learned about the job and to be able to just help foster an environment of growth and learning.
You had an issue with a neighbor who's driving verbally?
We are currently en route to a disturbance call over at one of our trailer parks here off Boulder Highway. It looks like it's going to be between 2 neighbors. We'll see what they need. Hi, is it to do with that lady?
Y'all please help me with her.
Is it to do with that gal right there?
Yes.
Okay, what's going on with her?
Everything. She's harassing the kids, and on top of that, she was talking about asking the boys about their left nut.
Okay.
And then she keeps, any aisle the kids go to, she keeps chasing after them.
Hey, ma'am, can you give me a second? Can you just back off for a minute? I'll come talk to you, okay?
No, I'm the victim.
Let's come over to the side of my car and talk, so we're not dealing with her. Yeah, come right over here.
She got right in my face, and I can't drive my wheelchair around my own street.
Yeah, come on.
It's every day. Excuse my language.
What's this about the kids?
What kids?
She has a bunch of kids that are out here.
Yeah, and I used to play ballerina with them, and I pulled my muscle playing volleyball with them.
Okay.
Oh, we were there on that side of the row. She's from Connecticut. I'm born and raised here.
Okay. Well, I mean, not that any of that matters. Were you having any kind of inappropriate conversations with the kids at all?
I want to make a report.
Okay. What do you want to report?
I want to report verbal threats.
What verbal threats? What did she say?
She said she roadblocked me, and she said I can't drive up and down the street. She gets her kids out here, and she roadblocks me, and she's been in prison, and me and her had good talks and bad talks.
Okay.
And now tonight was another bad talk.
In what sense?
And I'm getting evicted on Monday.
Gotcha.
So
why are you being evicted?
Because of Kimberly.
Okay.
And Haley.
I don't know who they are.
They don't have a last name. They run this place.
Gotcha. If you want to go back over by D5 by your trailer, I'll
Can I
come over and
drink
talk
my
to you
coffee?
in a second. As long as you're back over by your
You
trailer.
want a donut?
No. Had plenty of those. Thank you.
All right, thanks, officer. What's your name again?
Chatterton.
Do you have a card?
And I don't. No, detectives
Okay.
have cards. Give me a few minutes. I'll come talk to you back over by your stuff, okay?
You talk to me about my missing sister also, and some print dates.
We'll just focus on what we're doing here really fast.
Okay.
And then I'll come talk
Will
to
I
you
get
right
an event
afterwards.
number?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay,
I
thank
can do
you.
that for you.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. So what's going on with her?
She got a rap sheet of complaints, unfortunately. Y'all hear almost every day.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah. This is her street. This right here, apparently. And she chases kids down in her wheelchair.
It has some speed to it. I saw it.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was chasing them, and then she...
You want some coffee? Donut?
Eva, if you just want to hang out by your trailer, I'm gonna come see you in like 5 minutes, okay? And I'll bring you your event number, okay?
You don't want the coffee.
I have had too much coffee and donuts. You can see it all. It's still stuck right here. Thank you.
She's an adult, and she's not going to be playing with these kids like that.
Sure.
But I did tell her that if she continued with these kids, okay, and she hit one of them with her chair, she's going to have to deal with me. I did tell her that.
Okay.
Other than that, I try to stay out of this lady's way because it's just too much drama.
Did someone say something about touching kids or something like that? Was she making some comments like that?
So no, she lifted her dress up. Can I tell you something that was...
Sure. Do you want to come right over here for you?
Hi, I'm Kimberly.
We've met.
Oh, okay. She's nuts. She's nuts. Okay.
Hi, Kimberly.
God. She's supposed to be out on the 20th. 2 days.
That's what I've been told.
She gave me a heart attack. Seriously, a mild heart attack. 4 weeks ago tomorrow, I was in the hospital for 5 days. It's her harassment of everybody. She even follows me. I'm in my 3rd year. Did you get that? Of clean and sober after over 50 years of using and drinking.
Awesome.
I will never go back. And she even started following me to my AA meetings. There are over 1,000 meetings a week, not exaggerating, in Las Vegas alone of AA. Don't go to mine, that's my safe spot. But she just told a juvenile over here, and she's got a gun in her suitcase, and that she's gonna take it out and shoot all of us. Like, Eva, you're not supposed to be bothering me, But
Yours is a trailer B4?
B4.
Okay.
Yeah, come over, we're having hot tea and, no more drugs and alcohol.
Nah, you're good.
3 years. I feel
That's
good.
impressive.
Man, I feel...
Very proud of you. That's
I
very
don't
good.
even look the same.
That's good. Sorry.
Who needs Dunkin' when we could come here and get free coffee and clean?
Everybody's so inviting over here. Okay, so what would you like us to do tonight?
If she could go back to her property, I'll wait her out the 2 days.
Okay.
I don't like drama, okay? But someone needs to let her know she don't own this street. She just can't be running down kids. She's running down like 3 kids already.
Okay.
So if
We can definitely go have that chat with her for
she could
sure.
do that, then I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, we'll take care of that for you.
Okay, thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Hey, so look, there are a couple of people here that you're kind of making nervous. Are you kind of driving around in your scooter?
No, I drive around in my van.
You have a van? Where's your van at?
It's stolen.
Okay, so look, just do me a favor. Obviously, there's a bunch
But
of
it's
kids here in the
America.
neighborhood.
Can't I just go drive around and get some fresh air?
You sure can.
I
There's no
can't
problem
walk.
with that. No. You're completely
Look, I
okay
ran
to
over
do
my
that.
leg. Look, I can take 1 step forward. And I don't play Russian roulette, okay? I just don't do that.
So like I said, you're okay to be in that. Just you got to do me a favor though. There are a bunch of people that are voicing concerns about falling around.
A lot
Kids
of
in
people?
it. I said, yep.
Like who? We got Kimberly number 1, Ariel number 2.
Are there multiple Kimberlys?
They set me up so that I'd be kicked out.
Okay, do you want to take a seat back down?
Yes.
So if you cruise around here, just don't talk to anyone.
Really?
She really didn't want you to make contact with her at all, okay? That was the only thing. That's the whole reason we're out here.
I drive past her and don't even look at her.
Oh, that's good. So on that note, have a good night. Be safe, okay?
Have a good rest of your day, okay?
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. King's 10. 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 can send it on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop doing ground! We're good. We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit. Hey!
I hate drugs.
You hate drugs?
Yes, sir.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
In my off time, I like to spend time with my kids and the family. We like to go to the beach, a lot of water stuff. My kids love swimming. I also like to go to the gym a lot, try to stay fit for the job. We're going to stop this motorcycle. It's got no plates. He's kind of speeding a little bit. Generally, people take the plates off. It's probably a stolen vehicle. So we're going to get out with him, make sure it's not a stolen vehicle, and then go from there. Looks like he's going to be taking off on me. It's going to be a blue motorcycle, no plates, street bike. Yeah, we're going to be going westbound Kendall. It's going to be a HMA, blue helmet, plaid shirt, black shorts.
So what is he wanted for?
The motorcycle has no plates and speed. All right, we're going to be eastbound North Park. Eastbound North Park, blue the stop. So we're going to be in a pursuit of a motorcycle, no plates. We're driving at high speeds, very recklessly, so we're going to try to get him stopped. Now he's driving in oncoming traffic. He's going to flip around. Hey, units, be prepared. He's going to turn around.
All right, he's riding into oncoming traffic. King 40, he's on the wrong side of the road. All right, he flipped around. He's now southbound. We're on him.
We tried having air support just follow him, and he was refusing to stop. He's driving at very high speeds, so try and get him stopped right here.
Southbound Genevieve Street now.
Possibly could be a stolen motorcycle. Driving very recklessly. He's almost crashed. He's running red lights.
Turning around. To go northbound now. Passing Palm right now. He's in the dirt on Electric Avenue. Coming back now on Electric Avenue northbound. Looked like he was reaching back and throwing something out. All right, he's pulling. Looks like he's pulling. Turn around. Southbound Electric Avenue now.
He had a bag on. It looks like he might have tossed his bag during the pursuit. Oh, there it goes right there. Units, he just tossed a bag in the middle of the road right there. That third unit grabbed that bag in the middle of the road. He just tossed it. He threw a bag, so we don't know if he was armed. We got to get this guy stopped before he hurts himself or somebody else.
Pulling into the shopping center. Roseland Highland. He's riding through the parking lot at a high rate of speed. He's going back to Highland now. Eastbound Highland on the wrong side of the road through traffic. Looks like he's set up to do that again, guys. And get back northbound 330.
All right, so now he's going northbound up into the mountains. We've got CHP en route. We're still trying to get him stopped here. Our helicopter's giving him some PA announcements, trying to get him to pull over and just give up.
This is the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. Stop now. Stop running. You have nowhere to go. Stop.
He's still refusing to pull over. We've made multiple PA announcements, trying to get him to stop. And he's waving his fingers, telling us he ain't going to pull over. So we'll see how long this goes for.
Multiple PA announcements made, and he's waving his finger no at me.
Pull over the motorcycle now. Pull over and stop. You have nowhere to go. Pull over. But it looks like he's having some mechanical issues with his bike. So hopefully this comes to an end soon.
Pull over! Pull over! Pull over! Now!
Alright, looks like he's pulling over.
Get off the bike! Put your hands on your back! Put your hands on your back right now! Please, I'm hurt! I'm hurt!
You need medical attention?
Yes, I do, please.
Yeah, where are you hurting?
On my right side.
Right side,
Yeah.
be more specific.
My right hip, my right leg.
hip?
Yeah, oh God, yes, I got it. Please.
Why are you running, man?
Why didn't you just pull over?
You got warrants or something? What's up?
I have a warrant out.
You have a warrant for what? You put a lot of people's lives at danger, dude.
I won one.
For what?
A long time ago.
DUI?
Is this bike stolen, dude? Is this stolen?
I got it from guy.
Hey, what did you throw out that bag with that bag that you had? What was in it?
I have some vapes.
Just weed and vapes? Why'd you throw it?
It fell off.
Oh, it fell off you?
You got a misdemeanor warrant. Really?
Yeah.
That's why you're running?
Yeah, I actually got the bag. I didn't.
How did you recover it?
Yeah, I didn't want to stop, but I got the bag, and there's not. I thought there would be a gun in there. There was nothing in there except some weed.
So yeah,
surprised it lasted this long.
Yeah. This is the motorcycle we attempted to pull over initially. As you can see, it didn't have a license plate on it. We were able to run the VIN. Ended up being a stolen vehicle out of the San Bernardino area. So the bike's going to be towed and hopefully returned to its owner. All right, Curtis. Do you think that driving the way you're driving was safe?
No.
All right. Yeah, it definitely wasn't, man. You could have killed someone, man, yourself, or you could have hurt a family. You never know, man. What about the bike, man? It came back stolen.
Oh, I got it from some guy at a bargain store.
At a bargain store?
40th.
For how much?
Yeah, $400.
Who'd you buy it from? You don't know his name or anything? You didn't get a pink slip or nothing like that for it?
He said he was going to mail with license plate.
Okay.
I seen it all the time.
So you didn't know it was stolen? Or is that why you actually ran?
No, I didn't know it was stolen.
We're going to get you to the hospital and you're going to get booked for felony evading, the pursuit, and then possession of a stolen vehicle, okay?
Moved to Green Bay around 2019 with my first engineering job. Absolutely hated it. Wish I found that out in school. Started pursuing career in law enforcement. I'm glad I get to be a police officer in the city. My wife and I live here with our 2 kids. Both my kids were born here, so we just have a lot of family ties here. So I got this car right here, no plate. He is not stopping right now. Trying to see if maybe he'll pull over. Pulling into 841 4th, I believe. B841 11th. Hey! Stop the car! Put it in park.
Hey man, you
No, put it in park. Put it in park, turn the car off now.
They don't have a park, bro.
Okay, then turn the car off. Turn the car off. Listen, man, you do not have a plate on your car. Why were you not
on my car? What you talking
Where's
about?
the plate?
What you talking about? There's a
Nope,
plate on
stay
my
in the
car.
vehicle.
Hey man, this is my property, dude. You don't tell me what to do on my
No,
property.
stay in the vehicle.
Bro, this is my property.
Right now, you are detained.
I'm an owner.
Yep.
I own this property. You do
It doesn't
not
matter.
come on my
I
property.
did a traffic stop way over there.
Where?
You did not stop.
Where?
Clinton and 12th.
Where?
Clinton and 12th.
Clinton 12. You want to do a traffic stop on an intersection, bro?
You did not stop. Let's go. Get out.
Are you stoned?
Get out of the car.
Whoa.
Get out of the car.
You're not pulling me out of my car.
Let's go, then get out.
Why are you pulling? What are you doing?
You are not listening to me. You are fighting me this whole time.
Get your hands off of me.
Get out of the car or I'm going to pull you out. Okay? I'm trying to work with you here, but you are not working with me.
Exactly. So get your hand off of me.
Get
so
out of
I
the
can
car.
Work with you.
Get out of the car right now.
I'm older than you. You should show me some respect.
Get out of the car. I'm going to pull you out. Let's go. Out of the car now. Okay, let's go.
Dude.
Get out of
Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously?
Get out of the car now.
Seriously?
Get out.
Seriously?
Get out.
Dude, whoa. That's damage to public property.
Put your hands behind your back.
What are you doing?
Put your hands behind your back.
What are you doing to me?
You're being detained right now.
What are you doing to me?
You're being detained.
Whoa. You cannot. Whoa, you have to tell me why you're putting these on before you're doing this, man.
I already told you you're being detained.
For
traffic stop. You not stopping.
Why would I
you're
stop?
fighting me?
Why would I stop?
Because I am pulling you over. Could not see your plate.
What do you mean, bro? So because I have a Toyota.
Yep.
And people have Lexuses, Mercedes, Cadillacs, and have a plate cover just as dark as that. It's okay. Where do you think I got the idea?
Detained.
Where do you think I got the idea?
You know, if I cannot see your plate, that is illegal, right?
I can see it.
I can't.
But it's okay for a Lexus, a Mercedes, and a BMW.
No, no vehicle can have the plate cover.
Where do you think I got
If I cannot see your plate, that is illegal.
Where do you think I got the idea?
Huh?
Where do you think I got the idea?
I don't know.
A
It doesn't matter.
Mercedes are driving around with those plate covers. BMWs are driving around with those plate covers.
Okay.
Do you know why you don't mess with them?
Okay.
Because they're rich.
No, there's no reason.
Do you want me to
Where's
take it
your
off?
driver's license? Yeah, you need to take it off. But it
So
ain't happening
take
right now.
these off.
No.
Can you give me my driver's license?
Yeah, like,
Yo, dude.
Is this girlfriend, wife? Who is this?
Don't worry about it.
I'm his wife.
Wife, thank you.
You have no respect for people.
I tried to give you respect.
This is my property. You're disrespecting
It
me on my
doesn't matter
property.
if it's your property. I pulled you over on public roadways.
You did not pull me
I
over.
did too. I blipped my siren how many times?
Blipping a siren is different. You got to have it
Thank
on
you.
the whole time. You need to
Okay.
read your rules a little better, bro.
Hey, Michael, let's go. We're going to go over to our squads.
No.
Yeah,
no,
yes,
no.
yes, yes.
What do you think? Because I live in this neighborhood, I'm broke?
Let's go.
I just came from work.
Okay.
You know, a hard worker, you know, who works every day, you know, 40 hours a week.
Go take a seat in the car. Take a seat.
That house don't get paid by itself.
Yep, take a seat. There you go. So, traffic stop. He's not stopping, ends up pulling into his driveway thinking maybe I can't come on here. Tries to back up into his garage, hits the other vehicle in the garage. That's when he finally looks at me because he realizes he can't back up anymore. He's on paper, so his PO is going to get a call regardless. There's no reason I should have to shine my flashlight to even see his plate. Michael? Yeah. Here's the deal tonight, okay? You're going to get 3 tickets from me. The illegible plate. You don't have a front plate on your vehicle, too. That's illegal. The last ticket you're going to get is obstructing, okay?
Yeah, I heard you. Yep.
But your probation agent is putting a hold on you tonight, okay? So you are going to jail on that.
Come on, man.
You're only going to jail on the probation warrant, okay? But let me tell you this, man. Had you just pulled over, we would never have gotten this far. You would be going home tonight.
Can I have you step out, boss,
Yeah.
so I can complete a search of you?
Well, I can't. My hands are numb, so I can do.
Yeah, we'll help you out. There you go, Michael. Will having 2 handcuffs on you help?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to add a set of handcuffs to you.
Yeah.
You want to step to the sidewalk so we have some even ground?
I know. You don't have to say nothing. I already know.
Well, call me as soon as you can.
Yeah.
You know my number.
Keys to the car and everything.
That's the only key to the car.
Who can I have move your car? Because we can't shut the garage.
I know. I don't know. I'm the only one that can move it, really, that you know.
Yeah, that stick. Because if it wasn't stick, I could move it. But you did hit your Buick.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I see it. The only car that's messed up is the Toyota.
Yeah. Okay. Ain't I'm mad, but I'm not because I get it.
Are they gonna book me or is it just PO hold?
It's just PO hold. You want your wife to have your headband?
I need it.
You need it? Okay. I'm just asking.
You see the bottle?
I get it, man. Well, do you have any other questions for me?
Oh, man.
Okay.
I still love you and miss you.
I know.
All right, let's hop
Don't
back in
do
the car.
nothing stupid in jail. Call me when you can, okay?
Yeah, so my father was a police officer for 25 years out in the city of Pomona, and I went on multiple ride-alongs with him as a kid, and I loved it. I did it when I was a little bit older, and did it when I was 26, and now I'm 30, and I love it. So we're trying to catch up to this guy on a motorcycle. It looks like there's no rear plate on it, and he keeps avoiding me. I would go right, he would go right, so we're gonna see if we can catch up to him. They put me on a vehicle check at 5th and Yucca. Stop! Stop! What are you doing, man? Why'd you leave after there? Because you saw me?
Yeah, I did, because I didn't have my license.
Okay, hey, well, I appreciate being honest, but if you saw me coming, I thought you were going to dip out right now, man.
No, I wasn't dipping out.
So you don't have a license?
I have a Class A.
Class A, you don't have an M1 endorsement?
Yeah, I don't have an M1. I just found it.
Okay.
That's my bad.
All right. I can't see your plate, Jason. So when you drove by, I couldn't see anything.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. So. All right, man. Any weapons on you, Jason?
This is my friend's bike.
Your friend's bike?
Can I call him real quick?
We'll figure it out. Just hold on. Can you put your phone on your bike for me and put your hands behind your back real quick?
Oh, please.
I'm gonna pat you down for weapons.
Please?
I'm gonna pat you down for weapons. Just relax.
Come on,
Separate your feet. I'm just gonna pat you down for weapons, man. You got a gun or knife?
No, I don't.
Dude.
I do have an apparent. I know. I have a So you can have a pipe right there.
Get a pipe? Okay, mind if I grab that pipe real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Come on, man. Please don't arrest me.
You're good, man. Don't pull away.
I'm sorry,
Do not pull away.
Sorry, okay, I won't. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can do that?
Just hold on. We're gonna just relax. Let's take it one step at a time, okay? We're not sure we're gonna do it. Just relax, okay? Because you're just getting jumpy. You're kind of pulling away. It's making me nervous, dude. So let's put you in cuffs, all right? All right. Anything in your backpack I need to worry about, man?
Yeah, there is all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah, like what?
Drugs. I have drugs in there.
Okay. What do you got? What is on that meth?
Shooter protection medicine.
Any needles in there though, man? That's the only thing I'm worried about.
No, there might be a package of needles in there.
Okay. Anything? Nothing spent.
All kinds of. There's probably maybe a couple knives.
Okay. All right, man.
There's no way I can get out of this.
Well, we're gonna figure it out, man. Just give me a second. Get back here.
I got something embarrassing right here on my belly right here. It's a sleeve.
Okay.
It's a penis sleeve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything inside of it?
No, it's just cotton.
Just cotton?
Yeah.
All right. Want me to pull it out?
Go ahead, pull it out.
Okay. Is there anything on the outside of it?
No.
Okay. I want to make sure your pants don't fall.
This is embarrassing as hell, man.
It happens, man. It happens. When I went to go see you in the gas station, you just ripped out. I mean, you didn't use any blinkers anywhere. I mean, does this even have a blinker?
It has blinkers. It does have blinkers.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I didn't.
Right here, I just couldn't. I didn't know the license plate fell down, and I didn't know the blinker wasn't working.
Okay.
But it does work.
Okay.
At least it was working.
Okay. All right, man. Let's go have a seat in the back, okay?
Just be easy on me if you can.
No, man, you're kind of running from me though. Before
I wasn't trying to run.
Yeah, you look like it.
Oh,
That's okay.
What was it?
We'll talk to you in a little bit, man. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? He had a pipe in his pocket. He said he has 2 different types of meth in his backpack. So we're gonna go search his backpack.
Okay.
He looked at me and then turned a quick right. And then when he turned, there was no rear plate on the back of the bike.
Doesn't seem like there's too much else in the bag, just some knives and some tools, but it's pretty much it.
All right, man. So who owns the bike?
But I don't know. I don't know if he has it in his name yet.
Okay. Did you just purchase it or what?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. So you just bought it? But... So the bike's not coming back to the name that he's saying who owns it. So that's not matching up. The bike was last registered in 20 of 22, so it's beyond expired. So we're gonna tow the bike, and then we're gonna go talk to him about the paraphernalia we found in his backpack. So you said your buddy's name is Sergio? Well, that's not coming back to any of those names. Even the one that's...
He might not have put it in his bike yet.
In his name. There's even a pending name, like someone who recently purchased it, and that's not his name either.
I don't know. That's who I got it from.
Okay. When's the last time you smoked meth?
I don't know. Yes, today or yesterday, earlier today.
So that pipe in the pocket, was that the one you used to smoke out of this morning?
Yes, today.
Okay. And brass knuckles on the outside of your backpack?
They go to my bike.
You go to your bike?
Yeah, I got a Harley too.
Mm-hmm.
But my brass knuckles, I got new knuckles to put on there. There's my foot pegs.
You carry brass knuckles for protection, man? That's understandable.
No, I'm not carrying them. I just bought them.
Okay. All right, we'll just find it. Just hang tight, Jason. So we're gonna let him know he's going to jail for possessing the brass knuckles, having a pipe in his pocket, and then riding on a bike with obviously at an M1, and the plate doesn't come back to that bike. So they don't let this blow away. All right, Jason, we're just gonna go with the brass knuckle and the pipe. Obviously, we're gonna take the bite like I explained. So I appreciate you being cooperative and all that, though.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Kingston. Data 2514 transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047, cancel incident 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Stop to the ground! We're good. We're good. I love you guys. You're sitting on a throne of lies and she's wearing a crown of deceit. Hey!
I hate drugs. You hate drugs? Yes, sir.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Well, I've been with the Sheriff's Department for 18 years. I'm the oldest law enforcement officer on graveyard within Pierce County. I think with the right mindset, it doesn't matter what your age, you can still do this job and perform well. We're heading to back up a couple of our partners that may have located a stolen vehicle. One of them that's responding is the one that took the report on it 2 days ago. He recognizes it's likely the stolen vehicle. Yep, it's going to be the stolen vehicle. Yeah, it's kind of low speed for a pit. Come on. Pit him, Beam, pit him. So what this is freshly stolen Dodge Mag. He's not deep enough. Pit was unsuccessful. We're at park now, still continuing westbound. Speed's about 25 miles an hour. He's weaving back and forth trying to prevent the pit. Get deeper, deeper. Okay. Let me come past you, Beam. North on South I, he ran me trying to keep me from pitting. I'm gonna wait till we get to this neighborhood to try again. And that's the problem with the pit is low speed makes it much more difficult. Okay, I gotta get a spot to pit here. I'm gonna try it again. Yeah. You're passing South Am right now. Still about 20 miles an hour. Which way are you gonna go? Which way are you gonna go?
Ran the red. Good pit. Have a good pit at 96.
County, he backed into me. He's pushing me now.
On the ground!
Right now, I'm on the ground. Ow! Oh, man, I'm on the ground. Ow, ow! No, please.
Give me your left hand right now.
Okay, I will.
I'm gonna let up some pressure.
I can't move my left hand.
Okay.
Watch that, guys. Look, here.
Give me your hand.
Got it.
Why are you guys chasing me?
That was me you ran, by the way.
You ran me?
You ran me. I pitted you. And then you decided to back into me.
Why are you guys chasing me?
Does it matter?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. I've posted bail.
What do the red and blues mean? What do the red and blue lights mean?
It means harassment. I've been being harassed.
It means harassment?
Yeah.
Do you know what the definition of harassment is in Washington State? That's threats. Was it a threat?
You guys are continuing.
No, it was a traffic stop.
For no reason. Traffic stop for what?
Because it's a stolen car.
It ain't stolen.
Well, absolutely it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah? And how'd you discover that?
Well, for one thing, my license plate reader told me it's stolen as soon as I was behind you.
How'd you discover it was stolen that quick during the traffic stop when I was pulling out of the 7-Eleven? You guys weren't even there yet.
We're in 2024. We have technology
Man, you think
that tells us
You
these
think
things.
I'm dumb?
No, I don't think you're dumb. I think you're a goober.
No, I'm a goober.
But, you know, again, when you see lights and sirens, it means you stop.
That's good. You guys false
You're under arrest for felony eluding at this point.
On top of assault second.
Assault second?
Because you rammed me.
I did not ram you.
You rammed me in reverse and pushed my car.
No, I did not. I spun around and I was getting pushed by the person in front of me.
That should have been a really big clue to maybe you should stop.
Pushed by the person in front of me. That car.
We have medics coming to check you out. Do you guys want to put him in the back seat or something?
They tried to call like an active shooter at the mall or something.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, they had like right before they got detained. Apparently, it was like an active shooter at the mall to try and get people off.
2 hours, 2.5 hours after the mall closed.
Yeah, well, they never catch the smart ones.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk to the female passenger.
She's the one I called in all the fake shots fired.
Hi, I'm Deputy Jorgensen. Are you okay? First off, what's your name?
Lacey.
Lacey?
Yeah.
Okay, and who is he to you?
It's just somebody who picked me up when I was walking. Who's going to give me a ride
From where?
from just 7-Eleven.
Okay. Did he say anything when we started pulling up and got behind
He
him
kept
there?
telling me to shut the up.
Okay.
But I don't even remember what I said. I was freaked out. I was scared as
Was there anything about the car that made you think it might be stolen?
No.
No. Was there was keys in the ignition, I take it? Okay. So I think you're going to be under arrest for false statements, trying to call in a fake call about an active shooter. Does that ring a bell at all?
I'm done talking.
It's a new tactic.
Tactic? What do you mean?
When we're pursuing somebody,
Oh, wait.
they think that we're going to stop pursuing for a call that we know is fake. Especially when the comm operator can hear our sirens in the background. So maybe put the word out that we're onto it. Good luck, Lacey. Hey, Daniel. So just to reiterate, your charges are possession of stolen motor vehicle, felony eluding, and resisting arrest. Okay. Do you have any questions about that?
I wasn't running. I was driving.
You were running? You mean when you ran 2 blocks on foot? That wasn't running? So just because it's low speed doesn't mean you weren't running. At a minimum, it's failed to obey, but we're going to book you for attempt to elude. Okay?
Whatever you want to do. I'm starting to feel nauseous. I'm done with this.
You're done with this? All right. Good luck, sir.
I've been a cop down here now for about 3 years, total around 6. My partner over here is from Chicago, so being from New York, it was nice to find someone down here that worked well together. We're always out here responding to all the calls, making sure everyone's staying safe. It's nice just having someone in the car because you always have your backup with you. You don't have to worry about how far out they are.
All right, right now we're going to back up one of our narcotics canine officers. He observed an individual make multiple hand-to-hand transactions, so I'll see if we can make contact with him. Hey, come here, man. Just come over here by the car.
Sure.
Put your hands in the car. You got nothing on you, right?
You're really my head.
Oh.
What do you need?
I'm just putting it up here. I'm
sorry, I'm back. Hold
Some
911.
hands real quick.
She verified the 1020 and said that she needed someone to come to the 1020 and then disconnected. We had sent this call back without voicemail.
Just watch the watch. Just hang out. All right. Just hang out right here. Just lean up against the car. What's your name, man?
Marquis.
What is it?
My wallet in my pocket. Marquis.
Oh. Where's your wallet at?
Right here.
Are you on paper for anything?
No, sir.
ID's in there?
Yes, sir.
Damn, what are you keeping here? Like a brick. Marquis.
Just out the 13th person.
Is your car?
Yeah. I don't have no vehicle.
You don't own the car? Got anything? Look at that.
That's not my bag.
Okay. I just found a bunch, 57 in the bag.
Oh, yeah? That's not my bag.
Good boy. Good boy. There's a gun on top of the tire. So actually the dog isn't trained to go for firearms, but my guess is that at some point whoever was handling the narcotics probably touched the gun and then he alerted to it. Oftentimes,
offenders will hide guns in the wheel wells of cars, places where we can't locate them in plain view.
India 515 is 10-4.
So I'm gonna run the serial number here and see if it comes back stolen or anything like that. Where's the dope actually?
48 just ringing, no answer, call back.
We got this white powdery substance here, okay? We got these individually packed, right?
More baggies for distribution purposes.
Singles, some wraps. It's gross.
It's like more possible cannabis.
4-6. Ooh.
Think it's M&Ms?
Not M&Ms. More white powdery substance, individually bagged. No bags on that one.
That's crack cocaine there.
Definitely possession with intent at minimum. It's got the gun too. Not bad.
So this gun that we just recovered, we ran it through our records, and it actually came up stolen out of our city from January, so about 2-3 months ago now. It was taken in a burglary from a vehicle. So we got a stolen gun off the street too. So
I'm just gonna walk right over here for right now. Right here, just across the tree here.
Watch your step, watch your step.
You got nothing else in your pockets, right, man?
No,
all right. What's with all the cars running from us from out of here tonight? All right, so we're gonna get you out of here.
All right, man, have a seat in the car. Got it? All right, listen, man, I got some questions for you. That white grocery bag that was over there, do you have any idea about that bag?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Possible.
Because we saw you go inside that bag multiple times. You didn't go in that bag? It was someone else wearing the same clothes and jewelry?
Not me.
Okay. So you've no knowledge of the bag or anything that was inside it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about the firearm that was in the wheel well of the car? No?
So.
You don't know anything about anything?
No, sir.
All right, listen, man. So what are you doing hanging up here at the store?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just you were hanging out by the store, or you just up here on your own time, or?
I was on my own time. I was talking to my friends.
Talking to your friends? All right. Well, we did observe you going into that bag and making multiple hand-to-hand transactions, and located inside that bag is a large quantity of felony narcotics that has been packaged separately for distribution purposes. Okay. So I get it. If you want to deny it, I understand. But so just letting you know, you will be taking the ride tonight, and you will be getting charged with, narcotics distribution for whatever they test positive for. Okay. Again, you don't have any knowledge of the drugs that were inside the bag or the firearm that you were, nothing like that.
No, I didn't have no firearm.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
The thing I had was 2 joints he got on my ear.
Yeah, I saw the 2 joints on your ear. You know, that's it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have nothing else to say? You all good? All right. Thank you. We were covertly surveilling the store, so then we detained him, and then we used the narcotics dog, sniff around the area. He'd alerted to the bag. There was a significant amount of felony narcotics in the bag, and then as we were looking around more, the dog alerted to a gun that was hidden in the wheel well of the car. So more than likely, the individual who was selling the narcotics probably had touched that gun at some point, and gun ended up being stolen, taken in a car burglary in our city 3 months ago, and he didn't win tonight. He's taking the ride.
I grew up playing soccer. That was actually my first career. The second thing I always wanted to do was be in law enforcement after that. Being able to play soccer, I've been able to play internationally. You meet people from different countries, different states, different backgrounds. That's basically what law enforcement is. You being able to adapt to different people and different cultures definitely has helped a lot with that. I saw this white Charger driving at a high rate of speed. Try to catch up. Speed limit here is 45. It's going at least 65 trying to catch it. Also, the driver was driving without signaling, changing lanes, so just going to conduct a traffic stop. I want to make sure everything's good. How's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
So, Deputy Kelly Sheriff's Department, the reason I stopped you today is a couple of things. So, you're going a little fast. You have your wipers going off. Were you aware of that?
Not that I'm aware, no.
Okay,
I live right here, bro.
Okay, you were driving past me with your wipers on. It's not raining or anything. So, you anything to drink or anything today?
Nothing at all.
Okay, you're going a little fast as well, and also you change your lanes back there without using your signal.
Oh, okay.
So you have your driver's on you, sir?
Do I have my driver's license on me?
Yes.
No.
Do you use anything? Because you're super...
I don't.
Why are you so sweaty? Where are you coming from?
Literally driving home from... Dude, I'm literally driving home. So, I literally live right here.
You've mentioned that several times. Okay, so you don't have any identification on you?
It's right here, bro. I do not have... Can I call my mom?
So you have it or not? Because you said you didn't, and then you said you did.
I thought I did.
All right, how about the car for me, boss? You got everything illegal on you, bro?
No, dude.
Right. Turn around real quick. I'm just going to pat you down for any weapons, all right?
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and put your phone right there. You don't have anything illegal on you?
No, not at all.
Are you all right?
I'm all right, dude.
You seem very you're not under arrest. I'm just putting these on you so I can search you out, okay?
Are you serious?
You're not under arrest or anything like that, okay? You're just being detained right now because you're acting a little unusual, okay? So keep it real. Where are we coming from?
McDonald's.
But you didn't get it?
But I did not get McDonald's, no.
You just drove to McDonald's and came home?
Yeah, I just drove to McDonald's and came home.
You have anything illegal on you, bud?
No, nothing at all.
All right. Who do you live at home with? Just mom?
Just
have a seat over here on the curb, bro. Do you have anything illegal in the car?
No.
All right.
Nothing illegal in the car.
You've had nothing to drink today?
Nothing at all. No.
All right.
I probably should.
You take meds or anything?
No, nothing
you
like that.
You don't use anything?
No,
why are you so
like
sweaty, bro? Keep it real.
No, I'm not.
I got you. You're very sweaty.
You want me to sit down or no?
Yeah, I'm trying to help you down so you don't fall back and smack your head. All right, so let's be real. All right, do you have anything illegal in the car?
No.
You mind if I check just to make sure there's no drugs or anything like that?
I don't know if that's a good idea though.
I don't know what that means.
I do not have dope on me. No, that's crazy. No.
Just to make sure you're good, bro. That's it.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
See what? Can I stand up and look with you?
Do you need to look with me?
No. My mom is literally down the street.
How often do you hit NOS? Be honest.
Never.
You got a bunch of balloons all over here, bro. What's all that white stuff on on the passenger seat, bud?
Oh, I don't know.
You seem like you just knew the answer and then you forgot. Ian, I need you to focus, dude. What's the white stuff?
It's frozen.
Frozen what? It's just frozen NOS?
It's frozen.
Does your mom know you hit NOS?
Yeah.
She's cool with it?
No, she's not cool with it.
You have your own?
No.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. All right. Okay. So have you ever been arrested?
Yeah, but I live right here.
What were you arrested for? Ian, I'm being very straightforward with you, right?
Yeah.
So just keep it real. What have you been arrested for? Did you get arrested for this in the past?
Yes.
So it is this, not something similar, right?
Yeah.
Mom's at the house by herself?
Yeah, I live right there. Literally.
Hey, ma'am, this is Deputy Kelly, the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. The reason I'm calling, I'm trying to see if you can come down to pick up the vehicle. We're just north of the complex on Victoria. Awesome, thank you, ma'am. All right. Let me take care of your handcuffs, dude. All right, you've been straight so far. How old are you?
I am just turned 29.
All right. So how crappy is it for mom that she's waking up on a Wednesday at midnight,
it's
right, to deal with her son that's doing this over and over, right?
Yeah, it's not good.
He's just addicted to it, or what's the deal with that?
I don't even know anymore.
You gotta know, bro. You're the one that makes these choices.
Yeah.
So what's going on? You have multiple charges of being in possession of NOS.
Yeah.
Recent, right? You got busted 3 times last year, once for being under the influence. Right, you got a resisting arrest charge, right? I'm assuming you were probably high on NOS, right? And you didn't. What happened with that? You know what I'm saying? Okay, is this mom right here?
Yeah, that's my mom.
Okay, so let's have a seat right here, bro. You said your mom's name is Kern, correct?
Yeah, my mom's name is Kern.
All right, have a seat, bro. It's gonna sign a citation. It counts as an arrest, but he's not going to jail. All right. So basically, what this is, it's a nitrous oxide tank. So basically, what they do is they take balloons. They stick it to here, and they basically just fill it up, and they inhale it. It's still cold to the touch. You can see it's been hit in the last, little bit amount of time. Stand up. Hear me out, right? Your brother came with your mom at midnight to help you out.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't get mad at your family for being upset.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Hop over here. All right.
Thanks.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. So here's gonna be your copy. Your brother's gonna take your car.
All right.
Okay. Your wallet and all your stuff are gonna be up there.
Oh, okay.
So you want to take possession of that?
Yeah.
Like I said, you're gonna be at your house in a little bit. All right. He'll be going home tonight. He's gonna get a court date, and then we'll see what happens from there.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Data 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.